Hey, what's up, people? How y'all doing? Good to be with you, right? I'm going to mute the sound off my cell phone. Yeah. All right. What's up, everybody? My name is Burgundy Williams. I am a singer in New
Oh
York City.
my god, I'm so sorry, Berg. I'm so sorry. I had myself muted the whole time.
Tragic. Oh my God.
I had myself muted.
Tragic. I mean, if you just wanted more of me, you could have just said so.
No, I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to
Yeah,
God.
I want my intro over. What you did now?
Chat. I'm so sorry. I had myself muted the whole time. All right. Take two. Let's pull it back, guys. Let's pull it back. I'm telling you, Mark, so much technical stuff goes into it. This part is the easy part. Me and you talking, that's the easy part. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Creg, the Rock, the People Streamer, the Great One, the most electrifying man in all of streaming and entertainment. All right? Now, on today's show, what fixes a broken heart? First off, I want to introduce to you my guest, my friend, my ninja, Burgundy!
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Thank you for having me, Rock.
That was beautiful. I love that you like hide yourself and then like come back with a reveal.
I like to make an entrance. What can I say?
You did fantastic. That was amazing. All right. Chat. First off, this is Burgundy. Burgundy, how about you tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right, you guys. I am a singer in New York City. I'm from Atlanta, live in the Bronx, living that New York hustle life. Um, I've been here for since 2014, so it's been a minute.
Okay.
I've been using what I've learned here and branched out. I've done television overseas. You might have seen me on something. Well, I've only been on one thing technically. So
What is
there's
that one
that.
thing?
X Factor UK.
No way. What was the challenge?
I was singing on X Factor. So the challenge was
Oh,
not getting
my
off the
bad.
show.
Okay, my bad. I'm thinking about another X thing. I'm thinking
Oh,
about
you
like
try,
fear.
you
I'm
try to
thinking
get
about
like
Fear
X
Factor.
Men.
My apologies.
Fear Factor. Dear God.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, X Factor. Okay, so you read X
It was
Factor
X
in the
Factor.
UK. How did that go?
Um, I made it through like maybe 5 episodes. I had a good run for a hot second. I didn't make it to lives. I made it almost to lives
Okay.
because um,
Do you have
just
any
things that were
footage
not.
and videos of
Oh
that?
yeah,
You
I have
do.
video footage on you. You can find me on YouTube. They
Okay.
got plenty. A couple of my one of my episodes went viral.
Ooh. Even though it
Around
wasn't
the world,
live.
actually, I was shocked. Yeah,
That's freaking awesome.
I went viral, and
Okay.
and that was pretty dope. And sometimes it's weird because sometimes I get people coming up to me. I know you. I'm like, no, you don't. I don't know you.
Does that scare you?
Yes,
Even as a musician, knowing that you're gonna get fame and all that stuff, it still scares you that people are like,
it's
hey, I know you.
it's freaky for somebody that you have never seen to talk to you like they know you.
Yes.
You're like, what are you trying to do?
Your walls just like automatically just come up.
Like, bloop, bloop. Security. I don't have security. Oh shit.
Okay. All right, Berg. Let's get straight into it, okay? Tell me something. Tell me more about your music. Like, what inspires your music?
I I make dance music.
Okay.
I have one house song out called Rage, and
Okay.
that was inspired by the current things that were going on at the time when I wrote it in 2019. It was well, 2019 was hard on all of us. So 2020, I was writing. Well, 2020 was hard on all of us,
Yes.
and
Yep.
during the quarantine, because New York was shut down, we couldn't go anywhere. We were all I was getting was delivery. Um, I was with all the racial unrest and everything. I was really fed up, and I wanted a way to express myself where I wouldn't get overwhelmed in my emotions.
Okay.
So I put it to a dance tune. I co-produced it. I wrote all the lyrics, and it's a bop. I can't lie. And
Okay.
this year, it's been out for a whole year. It's on all streaming platforms. And this year, I'm releasing my second single and a remix of the first one.
First of all, that is amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I'm
Thank you.
sure that took a lot of hard work and rage you put into your craft.
All the emotions.
All emotions. Those are the best ones too. Like I remember like Usher and the Confessions ones and all that stuff. Like that just that whole album because it was very emotional, right?
Hmm.
So those hit home. So I'm very proud of you, Bird. I'm very, very
Thank
proud of
you.
you. Good stuff. Very, very good stuff. All right,
Very thank
so we're gonna go a little bit more deeper. Okay. Thank you for sharing about your music. Now, obviously, this is a dating stream, right? So, tell me about your. Do you remember your first date?
My first date in New York or my first date, period.
You know what? Let's not go period. Let's go. Tell me about your last date.
My, ironically, my first date and my last date were the same.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What in the blue hell happened? Please spill the beans.
Okay. So my silly self was on a dating site. Since I'm not from New York, I don't know where to go to meet people.
Hmm.
I'm so tunnel vision hustle. All I do is hustle that I don't know where to go and what to do. So I got on the dating site. Um, and I met this guy, and we were supposed to just have like coffee before I went to work.
Okay. Seems
So I was
pretty
like,
easy enough.
okay, okay, which I thought was weird because I didn't grow up with people going to coffee first, but I was like, okay, whatever. So we met at Starbucks,
Hmm.
if I could do that, and we got something to eat. We talked. We sat in his car because he was going to take me to work. So I worked at the
Ooh.
airport.
Ooh.
So we had a little time. So he popped a movie on. We talking, eating
Popped a movie on in his car.
in his car.
Oh,
In his
okay.
car.
A little cozy, a little bit
Right.
romantic. Okay.
Cute. It was cute. And like we were talking for about like 35, 40 minutes. And then
Hmm.
he started to get weird.
Oh. Weird how?
So no, actually, no, that wasn't my last date. That was my first date in New York. My last date was weirder. Well, less weird, but stupid. But
Okay, so this was the
so
first date.
this was my first date.
Okay,
My first.
finish telling me about your first date.
Okay, so we start like going to my job, and he looks over and he says, "Oh, that's a lot of breast milk." And I'm like, "What?" Well, and he doubles down and repeats it, and I'm like, is that supposed to be a compliment? I don't understand what's going on. And he was
Help
like,
me.
oh, I was, just trying to
Help
break the ice.
me.
I was like, what ice? We've been talking for
Nigga.
like 40 minutes. And how would that break ice? That just makes people uncomfortable. Have you not talked to a woman before? It was the weirdest thing. The
What?
weirdest.
Wait. That's a whole lot of breast milk, right? Um, what was the context? Did you have milk in front of you? Did you order breast milk? Did he just look at your boobs and said, "That's a whole lot of breast milk"?
I ordered a caramel frap, and we were sharing popcorn,
Okay.
and he was driving, and he just looks over and says it. And I'm like, what? What is going on?
Okay.
What is this?
Okay.
And that was the last time I went out with him. He called me like months later to apologize I was like, can we be
It
friends? I
took
was like,
him
yeah.
months later to see the arrow in his ways. He's like, you know what? That was probably not the right thing to say at that exact moment. I need to track this girl down and apologize to her.
He was like, can we be friends? I was like, yeah, no, no friends. No, no, no.
Can we be friends? Usually, when a guy slides in, can we be friends? It's kind of like, hey, I'm sorry. I know I'm in the doghouse. So, can we be friends? It's me in the doghouse, but eventually I want to get out of it and try to hit that. So,
Mhm. I said, if you don't know how to conduct yourself as an adult male, I have nothing for you.
okay.
You're too grown for me to be teaching you how to talk to a woman.
Hey, this is why we're here, Berg. People need to learn how to
Like,
talk to each
dude
other.
was in his 30s.
Listen, this is a skill that's going to be learned. It's not a skill that was learned like at a young age. It's just something you got to practice more and more and more to do.
I hope he learned better by now. Now, my last date, I thought we were going great. We went to dinner at his favorite place somewhere in Harlem. I had to sing that night, so he was going to drop me off. So I asked him if he wanted to come to my gig, and he was like, "Oh no, well I work construction. I have to be at work at 6." And I was like, "Okay, well that's fair. You know, let's talk when you get off work or whenever you get a break." So not even halfway through my night, 30, 40, maybe an hour after he dropped me off, he texted me and was like, "So you're going you're in Long Island City, you know, since I live closer, I could come and get you. You could spend the night at my house and I could drop you off on the way to work." I'm like, first of all, what happened to you going to sleep? Second of all, if you couldn't hang with me while I'm doing what I'm doing, but you can come back out of the house and pick me up to help me out.
Okay. He was trying to
And
get
I
some
was
ass,
like,
Berg. He was
yeah. I don't do booty calls. That's just
okay.
not.
And
I don't do.
this
Booty
was the
calls.
first date.
This was the first date. This is after the first date. We had dinner. I thought everything was great.
Okay, was there attraction?
Um, a little bit on my end.
Okay, was there chemistry?
I was a little nervous, so I don't know. I guess.
Okay.
But I thought we were having a good time, but when he said he couldn't come, I was like, oh, okay, you know, adult things have to happen. So, but when he hit me with
Wait.
I'll come back.
Let me see if I'm so sorry to interrupt. Let me see if I'm
Oh
understanding
no,
this.
good.
You went on a date already.
Yeah,
What was? I don't think. Did you tell the date? What was the date?
the date was dinner. We just went to dinner.
Oh, that's it.
We did an early dinner because he knew I had to sing somewhere.
Okay,
And
so you did dinner, and then he dropped you off at your show, and then
At the
you
show.
said you can stay, but he says no, I have work in the morning,
Yeah.
but he's saying that hey, I can pick you back up.
No, he didn't say. He said I have work in the morning. I'll call you tomorrow.
Sure.
I said okay, cool, because we were gonna set up a second date.
Okay.
And then after he went home, I guess he thought about it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hit that tonight.
Yeah. He went home and he was like, "Damn, I'm horny. I want some ass." So
Yeah,
he
yeah,
hit you
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, why don't you come back to my place after you're done, and I could take you home in the morning, so you won't have to travel all the way to Long Island City by yourself. I was like, no.
Okay.
If you're
Let me
so
ask you a
tired
question.
and you wanted to- I was like, you know, if you're so tired and you wanted to go home and rest and you needed this sleep to go to work, why are you trying to come back out the house? If you were so interested in helping me and so interested in me, you would have stayed with me and hung out with me that night. But you didn't want to hang out with me, but you want me to come so you can hit it later. Yeah, no.
Okay. No, I understand. The thing that sucks about that is kind of reality. I'm not speaking for most men, but a lot of men want the prize without putting in the work. No, it's not even. No, let me be more specific.
Thanks.
A lot of men wants the prize, but they don't want to put in a lot of work, or the work that you want him to put in. And for example, in this situation, the work that you wanted him to put in was, hey, come to my show, come sit here, come hang out, and then we'll see where the night goes. Right? We might go for a drink. Who knows? Who knows? Right? But because he ended the day early and then he chose to want to come back and pick you up and get to the main course, it was a turn off for you.
Huge.
Okay. Okay. Um, Let me ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Have you ever done it on the first date?
No.
Okay. Would you ever?
I'm not in the habit of it, so I can say no.
Okay. Is there a particular reason why you wouldn't do it on the first date?
I like to get to know people. I've never had that kind of TV electric chemistry where, ooh, I just got to have you. I feel you so much and I want you. I've never had that.
Okay. Okay. How long would you say specifically would it take for you to know someone? Because you say you want to know them, right? How long does it take for you to know someone before you get physical with them?
I honestly don't think you can put a time on that. I just think it's something you feel. Like I know some people like, ooh, after 90 days.
Okay.
I can't. I'm really bad with math, so if I have to sit there and track stuff, I'm not gonna do it. It's not like a period.
Okay.
So I have to feel that and want that.
So it looks like Stephanie agrees with you. Stephanie says it's a turn off for me, and I don't even know the man. So,
Right? Like I'm horrible with math. Like at least give me a chance to like you or know that I like you
yes.
before you try to put your tongue down my throat.
Okay, so that's my question. How long does it take for you to know that you like the person? Like, because chemistry is weird, right?
I like you. I'll tell you because me, I'm a vocal person. You know me. I'm really upfront with everything.
Okay, which is amazing, right? You're upfront with your actions. You're upfront with what you like, which is fantastic, right? So you do this when you're dating. So when you, let's just say a first date, right? It's going great, right? You're laughing. He's laughing. You're starting to be a little flirtatious. You start touching his arm. You start touching yourself. When I mean touch yourself, you're like, oh my God, stop. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Calm down. I mean, touching yourself in the other way, right? That's not what I mean. But, you're feeling it, right? Okay. Do you still feel like you need a couple more dates to kiss the person? That's what I want to know. And Steph, you're absolutely correct, Steph. It's all about chemistry. Chemistry is everything.
Chemistry. It really is. And honestly, every boyfriend I've ever had were friends of mine. So there was already an established
Wait,
connection.
they were in the friend zone before, so that you just picked your choice out of the friend zone?
Yeah, everyone I've ever been with were really already my friends. I dated in my pool.
Listen, I'm not judging. I'm not.
Weird for me.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I just want to understand the thought process. So you're a little bit more old fashioned, where it's like, hey, we should be friends first,
Yes.
right? Before we can become a little bit more intimate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you put them in the friend zone, get to know them, and then you pluck them from the friend zone, and you're like, all right, now I'm ready to take things to the next level. Is that what you're saying?
Not completely because some of them were already my friends. So I don't like meet guys to put them in a friend zone. We were already the men I've been with. We were already friends. We already knew each other on a personal level.
Okay.
So it was just like,
yeah, but you know that guys, that's not how it works for guys, right? Because if we see you and we're like, my God, this girl is fucking beautiful. We see from across the street, from the bar, we don't walk up to you and just be like, oh my God, I think we will be great friends. No, we're like, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. I want to learn more about you, and then we go there. You know what I'm saying?
I've never had that.
Okay.
At least not from unmarried me.
Okay. Alex, welcome back. Welcome back, Alex. Nate, welcome back. Lewis, welcome back. So Stephanie says, are you seeing the chat? Are you able to see what she says?
I see the little thingy popping up and the people, but the writing is so small, I can't see it.
That's why I said do it on your computer, so you'll be able to see it a lot better.
I don't know how.
All right. Go to Google. Pull up a browser tab first.
Oh, see, now I gotta learn how to use my laptop.
It's not hard. It really is not hard. You're basically just gonna pull up go to YouTube, type in The Rock 7373,
Okay.
and
I'm
then
going to
click
the
on the
tube of
live
view.
one. Yes.
Going to the tube of you.
Not TubeView. It's called YouTube.
Okay.
Okay. Stephanie, I'm gonna get to your question right now as soon as she pulls up the chat
What is
because I don't
Stephanie's
want to
question?
keep reading
Oh,
the
okay.
chat back and
We're
forth.
waiting on me. Dear God.
Lois, that bot is stalking me. I know it's definitely stalking you, Lois, for sure. All right,
I'm
so
looking for The Rock. What?
The Rock 7373, or you can just type in handsome, charming, charismatic. Any of those adjectives will pull me up, but the best one is The Rock 7373.
I love how consistent you have been The Rock 7373 for a really long time.
Thank you very much. Okay, Berg, we got a few questions. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to Forward. We're a new type.
Okay.
And then look, once you're on my profile, my YouTube page, go to where it says live. And
I went to the live.
It should say Dating with The Rock. It should have like a big red
It's a
thing.
commercial I had to skip.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
And
Look at me. I know how to do something.
okay. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to use the mouse and drag the top of the browser thing and just slide it to the left. Just kind of like slam it to the left, and it's gonna pop up on half of your screen. And then when you do that, you do the same thing with Zoom. You'll swipe it to the right. And
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
just use your mouse, and then
I don't have a mouse. It's a laptop.
just use a finger.
Finger too.
I can't. This is
This
not.
is why I can't stay single anymore. I need help.
Use a mouse pad. All right, use a mouse pad where the little
I can see.
where the
I
little
did
arrow
split,
thing
so
is.
I
Huh?
can see us, and then I can see them. Okay.
Okay. Can you see the chat?
I see the chat. Hey,
Just make sure you mute it. Make sure you can read it. Okay.
muted it.
Now, do you see where Stephanie says what Stephanie says?
Stephanie says it's all about chemistry.
Mm-hmm. One more down.
But you're listening. But are they listening? Mm-hmm. How will they respond? Mm-hmm. I feel you, girl.
Mm-hmm. All right, there we go. Now we got. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Okay, so Steph, you're absolutely correct. You can sit and talk all day to someone, but are they listening? That is true. Listen, there's a huge difference between listening and hearing, right? Because you can be like, "Girl, I hear you." It's coming in from one ear and going out through the other, right? But listening is like, am I being empathetic? Am I being understanding? Do I actually? Can I put myself in your shoe and understand what's going on your perspective, right? That's what listening is. So that I trust me, it's a skill. It's something that we need to learn. It's something that we need to practice, right? So Stephanie, you make very, very good points. Okay, Alex, good to see you. Good to see you again. All right, so let's go back into this now.
Okay. I think a lot of guys, well, in my experience, they feel more like predators.
Wait, what?
They feel like predators.
Wait, are you saying a lot of guys that you've experienced feel more like predators?
Yes.
Do you mind explaining?
They're on the hunt for food. They feel like predators. They don't give a crap about who you are. They're just like, I want you. Like, any means necessary.
That was well poetically said.
It'll have nothing to do with what you want, how you feel, what vibe you're giving.
Okay.
Oh, let me tell you a story. I had this dude. Okay, I went on a date with a guy when I was in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a Nigerian, that was my first mistake.
Your first mistake was that he is Nigerian.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're a different type of men. They really are.
They are. Okay.
Because I've gone on several dates and not knowing they were Nigerian, and then within 5 minutes to 10 minutes, you know what your problem is? You have no baby. I'm like, my they're going to do me a favor and get me pregnant because my problem was I needed a child, and that they were going to be that giver of that sperm, and I was going to be made whole by their offering. But like, we finished dinner. I don't know how I got to dinner. We get in the car because I'm like, okay, just drop me back off. I go to put on the seatbelt because in our seatbelts go from right to left. They'll go from left to right. He tries to kiss me while I'm putting my seatbelt on.
That is uncomfortable. That is very. First of all, do you know how it is? Like trying to kiss somebody that's in the other seat. You gotta like pull your seatbelt out. You gotta like reach over, like come here. You know, it's a little awkward. It's a little awkward. I'm just letting you know.
Trying to put your seatbelt on. Mind you, I had already told him during dinner, I'm not interested.
Okay.
This ain't gonna work out. So he is determined. Okay. So I'm sliding over with the seatbelt, and he's like, I'm like, whoa, whoa, what the entire effity FF?
Yes, I can't believe he did that. Okay. So what did you do? Did you like stiff arm him? You're like, bro, chill. Right?
Heisman.
You did a Heisman. You're just like
in this car, straight Heisman.
Yes.
And then he's like, but I really want to be with you. I'm like, but what does that have to do with me? What does your wants and feelings have to do with me? I don't want you. As a matter of fact, delete my phone number. He's like, no, I'm going to keep trying. I said, if you call me again, I'm blocking.
Okay.
He's like, I know where you live. I said, you come up there, I'm gonna kill you.
Burgundy, just so you know, not all men are like this. A lot of them are. Not all men are like this. All right. Stephanie, you do have a good point. Oscar, welcome back. Welcome back.
Hi, Oscar.
Stephanie says guys will use it for their benefit if you don't know your worth, for sure. I agree. You listen. I actually made a video about this pretty earlier. It's called setting your boundaries, right? Mm-hmm. If you set your boundaries, that's like saying I know my worth, right? Mm-hmm. And you got to teach them. You really have to teach guys how you want to be treated because you know your worth.
True, but they don't seem to give a crap. It's when they don't care. And when I tell them, hey, you know, I'm more of an old-fashioned woman.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, that's good. You're having my baby. What?
First of all, the fact of the matter that he says, you know what your problem is? You don't have a baby. That red flag. Run, Burgundy, run! I'm telling you, run!
Quickness.
Yo, Lewis, I like her too. Burgundy is awesome. Oh my god. Lewis says, I just want someone who's straightforward and I can't do cryptic stuff. Wait, right. What does that mean?
Now, a lot of people play games and they want you to understand what they mean when they say something that doesn't necessarily straight out say something. I'm not the kind. I will tell you, I don't think this is going to work.
Okay.
I don't think we're a good match.
Okay.
You've got spinach in your teeth. I would really like to get to know you more.
Please tell me that I have spinach in my teeth. I think that's freaking amazing.
I had a friend who
you say something like that, I'm like, yes.
On my teeth, and now I don't trust her.
Why not?
I know it.
You just had it, and then she just didn't.
What woman takes a picture of another woman with lipstick green? Now, mind you, my lipstick was green.
Yes.
All over her front teeth, and says, okay, these were great. Got me looking like a wayward Cookie Monster. No.
They said this was great. Wow. Okay.
Now I'm looking at the side eye. Why are you really here?
Nah, I get what you're saying. No, I get what you're saying. That's not okay. It's not okay at all. I'm so sorry, Chad. I'm messing with the chat. I'm messing with the actual chat box and all that stuff. I should not be messing with this at this exact moment. Chat,
honey,
my apologies.
The world that I don't know. Oh, you made it. Move.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it easier to read. I
knew Rob before he had all his facial hair.
Oh my lord. Okay, hold on, chat. I'm trying to make it easier so.
Yes, Stephanie. She says knowing your worth is boring. And it's hard being single when you enjoy being single and gets as many free drinks. Yes. I had a guy tell me once, he said, "You must like being single." I was like, "What does that mean?
That's a good point. What does that mean?
What does that mean?" Yeah, he was like, "You act like you like being single." I was like, "I'm talking to you because I don't."
You don't like being single. That's why I'm talking to you.
Right. This is weird. Okay, so I guess to be fair, I don't flirt like other women do. So I'm
Okay.
not. Men say, "Oh, I don't want a girl who plays games and blah 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 blah." But yes, you do. You do. And the problem with me is I don't know how to play those games, and then they get frustrated with me because I'm not doing the back and forth cutesy bull crap. I'm not doing the flirting innuendo stuff. I've seen my friends do the whole. I don't do that.
Okay.
I don't laugh at your jokes when they're stupid. I'm like, that's stupid. I'll laugh at you sometimes when you don't mean to be funny.
All right. So wait. which brings me into my next question, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you ask a guy out?
I've asked a guy out before.
But how do you do it? Like, picture this. I'm the guy. I'm the tall, dark, handsome, charming, electrifying, super cute, your baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Ask me out.
I can't. Okay. When I first started out, I would literally, like, especially if he was like a hot waiter.
Oh, I am a hot waiter. Okay, go on.
He's like, "No, I'm not married." I'm like, "You want to be?" And it always makes him laugh or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
And you know, I like making people laugh. You know,
All right. So you're saying if you make the person laugh, that's you flirted.
that's me.
Okay.
But
But that's not asking me out though. How would you ask me out? Let's
you,
just say scenario, right? I'm in a
All right.
bar,
ooh,
right? I'm having a
Okay.
drink by myself, which is most likely would be true, right? I'm on my phone watching TikTok or just answering messages, but I'm by myself. Go.
I've actually never done that in that situation. It's always been guys I already knew.
So
I've
you've
actually-
never walked up to a stranger and asked them out?
No.
Do you feel like you have to have that that comfortability in order?
I'd have to really, you'd have to be damn good looking. And I would just be like, "Screw it, I'm going in." But every time I see a really good looking guy that I'm attracted to, it's usually accompanied by someone else.
Okay.
Seems like or they're gay.
Let me get to Stephanie real quick, okay? So Stephanie says, "But knowing your worth is boring, apparently. It's hard being single. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I say? Enjoy being single and get as many free drinks as given before calling a cab. Knowing your worth is boring."
No. She says, "Oh, you know what, Stephanie?
What would you say to that?
I didn't even start drinking till I moved to New York, so I get free drinks all the time." And the crazy part is,
Yeah.
women buy me drinks all the time. Women compliment me all the time. Women are always coming up to me saying how beautiful I am. They love my look, yada 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 yada. Oh my, or when a guy is offering to buy me drinks, it's because he's with his girl, and they're like, "Oh my God, you look like so much fun. Can we buy you a drink?" And I'm like,
Wow. Okay. So it's not the other way where it's just a guy sees you from across the bar and it's like, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?"
it's usually a woman. A man usually looks at me, flirts, gives me the eye, and then his girl is right there. And I'm like, awkward.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, New York's a weird place. It's been a weird place for me.
Okay. Stephanie, let me answer you real quick. I'll share a story with you, Steph. There was this one girl I went on maybe like a date or two with, right? She said this to me. She said, "Creg, don't ask me to come over whatsoever. Ask me on a date. Every single time you want to see me, ask me on a date. Right? I'm not one of your little hoes or anything. She said it like that. She did the fingers too. Right?
Did
And
that shit.
I swear to God, at first I got so annoyed. I got so mad. I was like, I'm gonna fucking delete this girl's number. Right? And then I started thinking, shit. She's telling me what she's worth, and she's setting her boundaries, right? And then now I start thinking, like, the reason why I was upset is because damn, I got to spend money every single time to take you on a date just to spend time with you. But that's not what she's saying. She's saying plan something, right? Doesn't have to be spending money, but plan something, and then I'll come out with you. But don't just hit me up and be like, yo, do you want to come over? Right? So, Steph, in that sense, that's what I mean by know your worth. Right? And set your boundaries. If that helps. It's not boring. Most men don't like it, but I respect her so much after that. So much.
She was doing sarcastically, though.
Yes.
She did say that. Stephanie did say that.
Okay.
Stephanie says I usually flirt until they ask me out. Is that bad? No.
No. That's not bad. Flirting is good. Flirting is great. I wish more women would like flirt more openly. Like for us guys, we have to read the body language. We have to see what's not there, right? Like if I'm like sitting in a bar and a girl comes up to me and just gives me a compliment right off the bat, automatically I know she's flirting. And I love it. I love it so much. And it's not because of my ego. It's because, man, I don't have to be the aggressor this time. Right? So,
yes, you should flirt. You tell me, if we a woman, how would you ask a guy out?
yes, that's the question. As a woman, how do you ask your partner out? So, Burgundy, continue. How do you ask your partner out?
Are you busy anytime soon? I mean, are you busy so-and-so day? You busy Saturday? Would you
No,
like
I'm
to?
not busy. Why? What's up?
I want to hang out with you. Let's go out.
Sure. What do you have in mind?
I don't know. It depends on how well I know him. But if I don't know him, I was like, well, do you want to do something inside or outside?
Well, it's COVID, but it's cold, so let's do something inside.
Cool. I love going to museums because I'm a huge history nerd. You
Okay.
want to check something out? Maybe get some advice.
Yeah. Under one condition.
Sure.
I know
What is it?
nothing about history, and could you be my teacher?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it. Man, I love the smile of yours. It just lights me up.
Same.
Okay, Ring. Okay. I feel it. Hey, I feel it. That was nice. Okay. Yeah.
You lucky. Rocky was already taken when I met you.
I was so. I'm sorry, man. But that was smooth. I like it.
Now how do you normally ask? How did you normally ask women out?
How do I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How would you ask a man out if you were a woman?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Okay.
You see Stephanie's question?
Yes, I did. Good one, Stephanie.
Okay. If I was a woman, how would I ask a man out?
Mm.
So, here is a secret to men. Okay?
When I say this, I really, really mean it. We are easy. Just say, hey, I would like to take you out. Are you in or out?
That's what I pay for it.
Okay? That's it. Are you in or out? Okay? Now, the way how I ask someone out, I use 2 or 3 adjectives and then I ask them out. I will walk up to you, or if I'm already talking to you, depending on the situation, right? I would say these exact words. Hey, Burgundy, I think you're absolutely beautiful, super fun, and I'm very, very intrigued about you. I would love to take you on and learn more about you. Are you in?
I'm in.
Awesome, right? I'm gonna keep this look. I'm not gonna smile. I'm not gonna break character. See what I just did? Told her she's beautiful. Told her she's fun, and I'm very intrigued. I want to learn more. Intrigued means that I'm curious about you and I want to learn more. So that's how I would ask someone out.
Unfortunately, that's not what I've been getting. I've been getting, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so sexy.
Okay,
I would love
adjective.
to come over and
Okay, so right there, they're telling you what they want to
take you
do.
out.
They're not asking you out. They're asking
No, they're
permission to
not.
fuck.
No, they're not.
That's what they're
I'd love
asking
to
permission
invite
to
you
do.
over to cook dinner for you. And I'm like,
They probably would cook dinner, but they want to fuck.
and then then they get offended
Yeah.
by me saying, well, I don't feel comfortable coming to your house. We can go on a date. Oh, well, you act like I was just trying to fuck you.
Yes, yes, yes. It's either that or you're trying to kill me. Like, no, ladies, everyone, chat, men, this goes for you, and women, this goes for you. Ladies, do not go to a guy's house on a first date. That shouldn't be the first date. Let me be more specific. I didn't say don't go afterwards, all right? I said the date itself should not be you going to the guy's house, all right? Meet somewhere publicly first, all right? Get to know the person first. Like, listen, I understand if you do video chat before, you talk to the person, you build up some, like, you know the person before ahead of time, right? I get that. Mm-hmm. But if you've never met this person before, meet outside. You can't trust everybody. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
This dude was inviting me to his basement.
Red flag.
And I'm like, sir?
Red flag.
Excuse me?
Red flag. All right. Listen, Berg, let's get straight into the topics for today, okay?
Okay.
Chat. Here's what I'm gonna do. All right, guys. I'm still figuring out this podcasting. I'm still figuring out how to stream it, how to interject between you guys and then our guest up here. I'm still figuring this all out, right? So just play along with me. Now, up top it says Q&As. Okay, Q&As means that every 5 minutes, guys, I'm gonna speak to chat. Okay. If you have a question, if you come into the chat and I haven't said hi to you, I will once the timer goes down. Trust me, I see everything. I have all the chats in front of me. I see everything. Okay? So, I'm going to go into the topic. Bergen's going to talk first. I'm going to talk second. And then I'm going to go into the chat for questions and answers and acknowledgements. Okay? Awesome. All right. First topic of the day, baby. Burgundy, what are 3 dating tips you would suggest? 3 dating tips for
men or women?
Yeah, for you. What are sorry, let me be more specific. What are your 3 biggest dating tips? Yeah, okay.
Eye contact.
Eye contact.
Sexy.
Okay.
Eye contact is sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Manners matter. Can't treat everybody like a hoe. I mean, you get to know them, that may be the thing later, but up front, no. And listen.
Okay. So one more time. You said eye contact.
Eye contact.
Manners.
Manners.
And listening.
Listening.
Okay. All right. Burgundy, thank you for that.
Not everyone was raised by wolves.
Thank you for that. My biggest 3 tips, guys. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Number 1, before you even start dating anybody else, date yourself first. Okay? You need to know what you like. You need to know what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? You need to go on a date with you. Like, oh, would you date you? Would you date yourself? Burgundy, would you date yourself?
I have been for years.
Okay. Because you know what's so crazy? We all want people to date us, but we're not like, are we someone that's dateable? You know what I'm saying? So, date yourself first. Number two, you got to be okay with rejection. You need to learn to be okay with rejection. It's a skill. It's something that is practiced. It's something that needs to be talked about more often. Okay.
Lifestyle.
If someone says no, no means no. No doesn't mean to try harder whatsoever. All right. And tip number three. I'm just gonna put this all under one category: hygiene. All right. Hygiene. Listen, before you meet up with someone, take a shower. You know, make sure you're smelling good. All right, because let's just say, like, me automatically when I'm on a date and I'm gonna talk. Let's just say I'm on a date and I see you coming across the room. I'm gonna go in for a hug. Now imagine that very first hug. This person just stank. You're like, oh god, you know, you're ready to run out of there. Like, don't talk to me with bad breath. You know, so hygiene. Okay. All right. So tell me something, Burgundy. One of the things that you wanted to talk about was dating on a budget. Okay? Do you mind elaborating a little bit more about that?
Say that again. I was reading something.
You said one of the topics you wanted to talk about is dating on a budget.
Dating on a budget.
Yes.
Because I am not a well-off New Yorker yet. I've met a lot of people where I am, you know, financially, and because I've set boundaries and standards. They think, oh, you one of them expensive, be they like calling people bitches. I don't like the B word, but and I'm like, I'm actually a really simple woman. I don't need lobster and caviar and crab legs. I like chicken wings.
I like chicken wings too.
I like lemon pepper wings and fried. I like get to know find out what she likes. I think going to a pool hall and playing pool is a date.
I like those dates.
I like bowling. I like going to play. Let's meet up and play basketball. I got a basketball court outside my building. I like stuff like that. I like going people watching. I'm a big.
Okay, but hold on. Right now, you're suggesting the types of dates, right? But the question is this: what's dating on a budget like? Like, what is the budget? Like, how much?
Okay, I'd say.
Like, how much do you think a first date should cost?
On a low end, 100 or less.
Okay.
In New York, that's pretty low end.
All right, let's chat. Is $100 a low budget date? Let me know. Type in the chat. Okay, so you say $100, right? Mm-hmm. Is that $100 coming from you, or is that $100 coming from the guy, or is that $100 split between both of you?
I like to see where a man is at, so I will offer to pay for something, and then I see what his response is.
Do you always offer?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
If
okay.
Like we're eating, I'm gonna reach for my purse and say, oh well, I'll reach for my purse even if I don't really mean it. I'll reach for my purse, my wallet, just to see what your response is going to be.
Okay.
I gauge where your head is at, you know. And
okay.
if you let me pull out my purse and my wallet, okay, then this is a friendly date.
Oh, this is good. This is getting really good.
This is a friendly friend zone date, and I won't say anything.
Wait a minute. Did you just say friendly friend zone date? Depending if the guy pays the bill or not, it might be a friendly friend zone date.
It might be. I'm being honest. Because I like a gentleman. And I will be more inclined to be softer towards a gentleman than I am towards a friend. You learning something new? Stephanie, help me out here.
All right, first off, Shoreline Zach, welcome back.
Hi, Sean.
Dylan, welcome back.
Hi, Dylan.
Um,
You seem shocked.
Let me see if I understand this. Depending or not, if the guy pays for the bill, it might turn into a friend zone date. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Help
I said might. It's not guaranteed, but it's looking kind of friendly.
nigga.
Okay.
Because if you're operating as my man, my thought is a man is a caretaker and wants to do that. But if you're not,
Are you talking about traditional men, or are you talking about modern day men?
see, and there's the problem with me, because there's a blurred line of each for me. I like traditional men, I do, but I don't really know any.
And when you say traditional men, are you talking about men that are the provider, men that open the door, men
Yes.
that pays the bill, or usually just pays for the date and all that stuff, and men that provide? That's what I mean. Like back in the day,
that's-
Old Testament, what the men were.
Not
It's-
Old Testament,
but you know what I mean.
yeah.
Like back in the day,
Yeah,
like
that's
the
type
traditional
of
men that you say that you like.
that I like. Yes.
Okay, and you say
Now,
you
I don't
just
tell
have
them who. I don't tell a man who he is or how. I don't tell a man up front how he should be and what I da da da. I like to see what his character is, who he is,
Okay.
what makes him him.
So you like traditional men. Would
Mm-hmm.
you consider yourself a traditional woman?
And yeah. I'm like, if had I been married, I'm the stay-at-home type.
Okay. So
If I had kids, I would stay home and raise my kids.
the description for traditional women, as you said, staying at home mom, right?
That would have been me.
Virgin. Are you a virgin, Berg?
Damn near now.
Burgundy?
I have hit the reset button.
No, that's not how virginity works, Berg.
It is in
that-
this time.
No, no, what? That's not how it works.
What did he shoot?
Chat.
Honey, after 8
No.
years, after
That's-
8 years of celibacy, I'm
No, that's not how it works, right? A traditional man will go and be like, hey, I would like to marry your daughter, right? Because normally they go to the dad, right? They're
I
like,
mean,
hey,
yeah,
I would
but-
like to marry your daughter. Oh,
All
she's
those-
a virgin? Great. She's the one for me? Great. So you're not going to work, right? You're a musician. You're not going to chase your dream. You're not going to go out there and perform night after night in front of thousands of people. You're just going to stay home, take care of my kids. You're okay with that.
I would have been in my earlier years, yes.
In your earlier years, as in like what, 15, 16?
20.
Okay, and now?
I ain't having no kids, so hell no.
I'm confused.
Now, I'm the type of woman that fixes my man a plate. He will never be hungry.
Which we like. We like that. We like that a lot. But I think it's unreasonable to accept that. No, I mean, like, if you're not a traditional woman, why would you set your standards to dating only traditional men when you're not a traditional woman, right? What I'm saying is that
you're making it very cut and dry caveman. I offer you a tribute for your daughter.
But that's
and
back in the day. That's what I'm saying. That was
But you don't have
traditional.
to- but for me, you don't have to go that far back. I'm the.
So how far back
like
do we
the-
go?
But what I said before is I like a man that's a gentleman.
Yes.
You open doors.
And so what? That's what I'm saying. What considers the guy a
needs.
gentleman?
Service. You see to my needs, I'm going to see to yours.
Okay.
You like if we're dating, if I'm over your house, I may not do your laundry, but if you need something done, I'm gonna take care of it. If we're out, say we're out at an outing somewhere, I know what you like. I'm gonna fix your plate.
Okay,
know,
so you see what you just said. I want a gentleman who seeks to my needs, right?
Mhm.
And if you seek to my need, I'm gonna seek to your needs, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what if my needs are do my laundry, cook me food, make sure the place is clean all the time? Are you going to
You-
consistently do those things, right? And you're saying that your need in this situation will be when we go out on a date, pay
Mhm.
the bill.
See, I feel like those that's why conversations are very important
Yes.
because there are levels to dating. If I'm
Agreed.
doing your laundry, we're not dating anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We're men.
Okay.
And as a wife,
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing laundry, I'm cleaning up, I'm feeding you.
Okay, that's the wife thing. So
Right,
dating is kind of like the trial period.
Right.
Okay. So you want to see what
But
they're doing in the trial period for you, in order for you to, hey, now I like what I'm getting, and then I'm gonna buy. And when you buy, it's like, hey, I'm gonna be in a relationship with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then in future on, when you really buy, is when you get into marriage, correct?
Mm-hmm. And when you have those communications of what you like and what you need, then there comes that confirmation conversation of compromise. What do we need to make this us? Because me, I am not a slob, but then again, I'm not a neat freak. I would have to learn his habits. Because if I don't shred the mail for like a month, we would have a fit.
Okay.
But
Hold
I
on.
think
We're
that's-
getting off topic. We're getting off topic because we're sidetracking a little bit, which is fine, but we're just getting off topic. Okay. Going back.
Uh-huh.
You said $100 is the budget, correct?
Right.
Okay. Now, are you saying that if the guy pays for this bill,
Uh-huh.
if the guy drops $100, that to you, it qualifies. Okay, this guy is a provider.
No. If he offers to pay,
If he offers to pay.
I'm not necessarily saying the bill is going to be $100. $100 is like for the whole expanse of the night. So like that's at the max. I'm just saying you can still have a good time with $100 or less. We can't. That is what I'm saying. You can't negate that part. $100 or less, you can still have a good time in New York.
Agreed.
And I'm not one of those people who say, oh, well, we have to go to a 5-star restaurant and I have to order a steak and then only eat a salad. You know, I'm not that. But I'm like, okay, I'm not going to count your money and say, hey, this is what you have to spend. But throughout the night, if we say we're going to a bar.
All right, Berg, hold on.
offer to
Do you
buy.
prefer the guy paying the bill or not?
I do, but I will offer.
Okay, and you said you offer as a test to see. But if the guy says, yeah, let's split the bill, would you split it?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't beat him over the head. I wouldn't, think less of him per se. But I want to know how he sees me. If
Okay.
he sees me as a woman, he would do something for. Or a woman.
All right, this is very confusing. Let me tell you why.
It's pretty cut out of me.
No. Here's what I mean. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at your decision whatsoever, right? So, in today's world with modern women, right? Equal rights is everything, right? You know, a lot of women out there, they're like, listen, I'm a CEO. I make my own money. I don't need a man to take care of me. You know that mentality, the boss bitch mentality, right?
Yeah, that's mentality.
Serenium, welcome back. Good to see you. So, the whole like boss mentality where it's like I can take care of myself, I can pay my own bill, I can do this and that, and then when the bill comes, they're like, as you say, you're like, I'm gonna offer, but I prefer you to pay, right? Because I prefer you to pay, right? I'm gonna be a little bit more attracted towards you if you do pay. Come on, let's be honest. If he offers to split, like, all right, I'll tell you. I'll speak for myself because I'm not gonna speak for other men. I'll speak for myself, bro.
Okay.
the sexiest thing a girl can do is pay the bill. For me, in my situation, right? Because I'm telling you right now, dating is expensive. 100%. And Burgundy, let's just say we're dating, right? We're in the talking phase, right? Chances are you're not the only one I'm dating, right? Because we're in the talking phase. Our dating is just like a trial period to see if this is right for me and you, right? So let's just say I go on a date with you Monday, and then go on another date with another girl on Wednesday, and then I go on over the weekend. That's 3 dates right there, right? And let's just say I'm on a budget. So $100 each. That's 3, right? Well, that's just a first date. Now let's just say our date goes well, Berg, right? Now you're like, okay, let's go on the second date. Now that's $200 right there I'm invested. So not only am I investing time, right? You're also investing time too. But I'm investing time and I'm investing money. And let's just say after a second or third date, you're like, you know what? I don't think this is for me. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, all right, cool. Let's be friends. You're like, no, I don't see how we can be friends. All of that just got wasted. Like, yes, you lost time, but I've also just lost money. I've lost time and money, right?
Okay.
So my thing is this: when it comes to, like, you know, who pays the bill, when a woman pays, it's fucking sexy. I don't think you should pay all the time. Don't get me wrong. I'm never saying you should pay all the time, but it's so sexy, right? And more importantly, you know what's sexy? When she offers, hey, when she offers to go half on the bill. Me, I'm not gonna let her do it, right? Because it's my treat, right? But like the sexiest thing a girl ever done for me, Berg, I swear to God, I went to the bathroom to pee. I came back, she paid the bill. I was like, holy shit. And then my tab was at the bar. She literally went to the bartender, don't charge it in his card. Here you go. And swear to God, I gave it up to her that night.
I bet you did.
You're damn right. I would never hold back after that. I was like, what?
Okay, so now I want you to understand what I was saying.
Yes.
I said throughout the course of a date, max $100, but that's not in one place because I'm not a one place, all in one place person. So I may say, you know what? This round of drinks are on me. I'm offering to pay. And I won't think nothing of it. But if we're just going to have this one thing and if all we're doing is dinner and you're going to drop me off, if I offer to pay, I'm going to see, you know, where you are. Now, for you to say you put all this money, women put in money into dates too. It may not be the end that you see, but preparation takes money.
Agreed.
We get our nails done. We get our nails done for ourselves, but we also want our hands to look nice. Agreed. We want you to look at us and see refined and pretty. We put money into this.
Agreed.
We put money into our makeup.
Your makeup
we
is
go
so
buy
much more
outfits
expensive.
for these
Yep.
dates.
Agreed.
We buy expensive shoes, not just because we like shoes. We want you to look at us in the best light.
Agreed.
We want to get the right shoes. It's gonna make our legs look good. The right heels to make our butt pop. We go buy outfits. So just because you don't see the money isn't pouring into your hand, I'm not going to want to wear the same outfit that I wore 6 times on stage on a date. I literally have a dress that I bought already, even though I have no prospects lined up. That is a date dress that is hanging up in my closet right now.
Okay.
That I will not wear anywhere else, simply because I said this is so good that I need to go on a date for a man to see this dress.
Oh.
We put a lot of time and preparation. Hair, we get our hair done for dates. We don't just wake up and say, you know what, I'm just gonna go meet this dude. No. Everything that you see sitting at that table cost us money too.
I like to see.
You might have spent $100 or $75 on dinner. My nails cost $90.
Oh, okay.
My hair, not my hair, but most women's hair costs $200. And we're getting our hair done for the date. It's not just because it's Tuesday or Saturday.
Yeah.
We want to look good for you, and that costs us a lot of money. But you guys only see what you put out. So when we're like, oh, he being cheap, and he being cheap and crying about this little $120 he done spent for the night. I spent 3.
Okay. You know what?
I don't throw it in your face.
I like that. I like that. Now, I love the fact that you say that. I love the fact because I know for a fact makeup is expensive, right? It's definitely not $100. So our little $100, you throw that argument completely out the park. Thank you for saying it like that. Thank you for saying the investment that you put in yourself to show up to this date. That's me investing. That's me putting money into it.
Because even though I don't have tips. I don't have like the long sharp nails or the square whatever. This was $90. These are just getting my nails painted. These are my nails. Imagine how much it costs to get the nails put in and the designs and all of that. That costs $150.
Okay. Interesting.
So we come out the pocket off the rip, trying to look good for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Period.
No, I appreciate it. I really do.
So know that you're not the only one investing in it.
Okay.
Because we're giving you something real nice to look at. We ain't coming in sweats.
And we do like to look at it. We do.
Right. We ain't coming in sweats and tattered shirts.
We do. Thank you for clearing that up. So yes, no, but I do pay for my first dates and all that stuff, but I also do recognize it is expensive. Like, honest to God, I would not go on a date if I know I don't have the money. Right?
And you absolutely shouldn't. But I've seen dudes where they didn't have the money and then they get mad at me because I'm not offering to pay. I'm like, if you can't afford to go out, don't ask someone out.
Yeah.
Don't say, oh, well, you deserve McDonald's because
hey, wait,
don't knock McDonald's. I like McDonald's. Give me a big chicken and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Give me some chicken
back
nuggets.
when I was eating 99-cent meals,
I like 99-cent meals.
That was college life.
Okay, but you're a grown woman.
I'm a grown woman. I don't even eat McDonald's for myself.
Okay.
Don't think that we're gonna take me on a brown bag Burger King.
So based on your age, there's a certain level of service that is expected, right?
Based on where you are in life, it doesn't necessarily have to be your age.
Ooh,
like,
okay.
even to this day, if you said I would like to do a picnic date,
all right, but here's why I said
which
based
means
on
you spent
age.
almost nothing. You spent grocery money, $30.
Nice.
I would be 100% into it because you put effort into it. I meant something to you.
Yes.
We want to know we mean something to you. Anything other than vagina. Now, there are women who out here just who want to go out and eat. Yeah. They date to get free meals.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'm going to ask you one more question pertaining to that, and then we'll move on to the next topic. Okay. So these dating apps, right? Or you said when you say these dating sites, do you mean actual website, or you're talking about the dating apps?
The dating apps website, same thing.
Okay. These dating apps that you go on, right? Do you clearly put what you're looking for? Because what you just said to me is that you want someone that wants you for who you are more than just wants me for my body, pretty much, right? I'm paraphrasing, right? Do you put what you're looking for on these dating apps?
No woman should ever give a man a roadmap to cheat her, because that's what it is.
To cheat her or to treat her?
Cheat. Because if you tell a man who he should be to be with you, he's going to give you that representative.
No. Let me be more specific. Sorry. Let me be more specific. You're not wrong, but let me be more specific. On these dating apps, are you saying, hey, I'm looking for a relationship or I'm looking for something casual? That's what I mean. As in, like, what are you looking for? I'm not saying what kind of man you're looking for. Okay. What in the dating world are you looking for? Sorry, that's what I mean.
Okay. Because now they let you do more than one option. I put dating.
Which app are we talking about?
A lot of the apps right now. Well, I've been.
Which ones do you have?
I'm off of Plenty of Fish for good.
Yeah, that's not a good app.
That's where you go to get STDs. I am sure.
Wait. What did you say about Tinder?
That's where you go to get STDs. They're just handing them out. They're just handing them out on Tinder.
Yo!
Hey, Cupid.
That's messed up. That's
Like,
messed
I'm gonna
up.
get
Wait
this guy.
a minute. Wait a minute. That's where
Like,
you
they
go
are
get
handing out
STDs?
They are handing out herpes. They are you're like, come get this cold sore.
All right. First of all, have you ever caught an STD from a Tinder?
No, but they just look like
Do
it.
you know anyone that's caught STDs from Tinder?
From Plenty of Fishy, Tinders.
Not Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Fish is trash. We get that. We absolutely get that.
They're the same.
I don't know how to pronounce her name. Just welcome to the team. Hold on. Okay. How many people do you know that caught an STD from Tinder?
At least one.
Okay. There's millions of people on Tinder.
You did a lot of work on Tinder, huh? Because you're a depending.
I put Tinder to the work, okay? Back in the day, I put Tinder to work, all right? Now, you're telling me out of thousands, millions of people on Tinder, you know one with an STD. Really? And now you're saying Tinder is the place to go get an STD?
Because
Burgundy, come on. Isn't that a little bit too much?
Plenty of fish with STDs. This is like the garbage of humans. Just garbage.
Yeah, Azta, welcome to the team, Azta.
And that's where I got a lot of weird fetish people, you know.
Yeah, but okay. First of all,
never dated a black
STD peoples
girl,
are everywhere.
or-
All right, and
I've never dated a black girl, and one dude wanted to sniff my foot sweat.
okay, you know those people are.
Sweat that got me. I was like, I'm off.
This person wanted to sniff your foot sweat.
One guy wanted to offered to lick my head and my butt. A lot of
He's like, let me start with the top and work my way down to the bottom.
Yep. A lot of people want to put their face in my anus.
They just want to like.
And I've gotten a lot of offers. I've gotten a lot of weird offers.
Oh my lord! I can't.
Yeah, so I was like, let me delete account. Let me scrub.
Oh, I
this
can't.
history.
Okay. Wow. All right. Moving on.
Moving on.
Got a lot of things to talk about, Burgundy. So, moving on. All right. Now, with these dating apps, right?
Mm-hmm.
You say, let's be more specific. Which ones do you have right now?
Right now I just deleted two because I
Which two did you delete it?
They were like.
I'm
4
guessing
sites.
you deleted Plenty of Fish or something.
I've been deleted that one.
Okay.
What is this new one I had downloaded last night and given right back? Dateway.
Dateway.
Date. Yes.
Dateway.
I downloaded that this last night and deleted it this morning.
Why? Were you expecting overnight success or overnight like people to hit you up or something?
I realized that it was a lot of people, a lot of foreign men.
Foreign men?
Yes.
As in like people from Europe, England, all that stuff, from other countries. Well,
Yeah,
this is New York City. New York City is filled with them, so.
And I noticed
Do you have a thing against foreign men, or you do not like foreign men? Is that not your type?
I kind of do now because
Okay.
I get the whole, oh, you're a black woman. You're a black American. I know you're a freak. I want to do you. I've never done.
Are you
what
a freak?
before. I can be.
Ooh, so there's a little truth to it.
No,
There's a little truth to it.
I'm not gonna be your freak.
All right. But that's not what he's saying. He didn't say, "Hey, I want you to be my freak." You said,
Yes,
"Oh,
that's
you're a
what
black
he's
woman,
saying.
so you're
You're
a
a
little
black
bit."
woman, so you about to turn tricks for me. I know I can give you money, and you gonna do whatever I want. And I'm like,
That's what that says to you.
because I've literally been getting I've literally been told something like that.
Okay.
Black women, oh y'all easy. I don't have. All I got to do is throw some money at you, and you gonna give it up,
Wow. Okay.
or you just need a sugar daddy.
All right. Hold up. What are the apps that you're on, Berg?
Yeah.
What are the apps?
What apps? Okay, so now I don't think I'm on anything. I deleted that Dateway thing.
Okay.
I saw something called Naughty Chat. I knew that was gonna be bad.
But yet you still signed up for it. You're like, you know what? This sounds pretty naughty. But
I was looking for things to sign up for.
Okay.
I don't have enough income to afford Match.
Okay.
They need money on a regular basis. I need money on a regular basis. Meet me in the middle.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't do Tinder anymore. No, I don't swim in the ocean with the fish.
Okay.
I found something called BLK because I am
You're black?
specifically attracted to black men.
Okay.
And I was loving the app because they didn't all look homeless. And it looked like they had some business about themselves. But the app wasn't working.
They didn't all look homeless. What's the homeless look?
The t-shirt and the dirty t-shirt and jeans, or
So just dirty hygiene.
dirty. Yeah, they just look dirty.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't like men that sag their pants. I don't want to ever see your underwear if you're not washing them.
Okay. Especially.
thing.
Okay, got you.
That goes for me. That goes into hygiene. I think my first week in New York, there was a guy on the train with his pants below his butt, and his underwear was stained, and his butt cheeks were gripping the pole.
Why would you wear that in public? Like,
And there was a dude with his boxers with holes in it.
It's not a good image right now.
I see it all the time, and they be the ones that be like, "Hey, let me talk to you real quick."
Like, hold on, let me talk to you real quick, mama. Come here. Let me talk to you real quick.
And like I told you before, I told you the moment a dude asks me who I live with, I just assume he's homeless.
Oh, because they're trying to like get a spot up in your place.
Because a lot of dudes be like, I ain't got nothing but dick and bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
You know what's weird? If I ask that question, it's because I want to know if you have roommates. So like, if I come over and we have sex, is it gonna bother your roommates? That's what. Or it's like when I ask who you live with, I'm like, all right, are you gonna have family members there that you can relax?
That I can understand, but when these guys are talking to me, or when I'm listening to what they're saying to me, and I ask them, well, who do you live with? And they get you live with your mama. You trying to find a place to leave your mama house to go to. You live with your woman, and you just trying to find a side place to go to. You live with a bunch of dudes.
Yes.
I personally can't date a guy with roommates. I don't trust your agenda.
What?
I know it's weird. I'm from the South. I'm not used to men.
You can't date a guy with roommates. So, okay, wait. Berg! What?
I know.
What?
I knew I was going to get some shit for that.
Yes! Because, alright, first of all, men already get shit because you're not supposed to live with your family, your family members, your mama. Right?
They're like, oh, no, my mama lived with me.
Exactly. We already get shit for that, right? Now, you already know living in New York City is expensive. Matter of fact, that's not limited to New York City, right? It's more cost affordable to share an apartment with a roommate, right? Than it is to share an apartment by yourself, to have an apartment by yourself, right?
To be fair, I would have to say there are levels to that. Because it depends on what level you are with that. I've seen people that share a one bedroom.
Like two guys. Or a guy and a girl.
Sometimes both.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to share this live to somebody else.
Share the links. Like the link that I sent you, just copy and paste that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it depends on what level of his sharing is it.
Okay.
Like there was a guy who was sharing an apartment with his sister, and he wanted to talk to me, and he was already automatically talking, like, well, he was on one hand saying that his sister moved out, and he's looking for a place to stay. But then on the other hand, he's talking about how he's gonna treat me so good, and he's gonna be this and that and third.
Sounds like he's looking for a home.
Right.
Okay.
It's a lot of dudes out here hustling women.
I do understand that part. Okay.
Yeah, so I have to be very, very careful of how I receive men who don't live alone, because you have to discern their motivation. This dude was about to lose the roof over his head in 3 weeks, but he was so quick to tell me how he was going to be this, that, and the third to me, and so good to me, and
false promises. Yeah.
Right. I don't even know your name, sir. You sound like you're about to be homeless. You trying to smooth your way into my apartment? You know, it's so many hurdles, especially as a woman. It's so many cautionary things that you have to be aware of. You have to be so careful.
Okay.
And I fell for a scam once when I first got my apartment.
Okay.
And it was a coworker, actually. Yeah, a couple of people actually. Because one was like a chick I was trying to help out. She was like, "Oh, well, I got another apartment. I'm just waiting for it to get ready. I just need to be with you for I just need somewhere to stay for 2 months until the apartment's ready. I can move in." And then 3 months later, I'm having to kick her out because this isn't what I agreed to help you with.
Okay.
Then there was the coworker. He was like, "Oh, well, my house is, being renovated." And then 2 months later, I found out this house that he was having problems renovating was never his house, because I knew someone who used to stay there, who knew the person who owned the house.
Okay.
So I am very guarded when it comes to people saying that they live with somebody or that they have their own. I have to do some investigating first.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm just throw some topics at you.
Okay.
And let's get some straight answers. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. So how many times a week do you prefer to have sex once you're in a relationship?
Well, I've been celibate for 8 years. Okay. So if I can get it 3 or more, that'd be great.
3 or more, 3+. Okay. So let's just say you're single, right? How many times a week do you prefer to have sex?
Well, I've gotten tired of doing it with myself.
Okay.
So now I'm at like twice a month.
Okay. But in this situation, let's just say you have a roster of people coming through.
A roster?
Hold on. Just play pretend, okay? Gosh.
Okay,
this monogamous people, man. Jeez. Right?
I know, right?
How many times a week, if you don't have to worry about the person, would you prefer to have sex?
3 or more. Sometimes maybe twice a day. It depends.
Okay. I like that. Okay.
Like, how much water does he drink?
So sex is kind of like water, right? So you're just like, woo!
Hydrate, motherfucker, I'm coming home.
I like that. All right. Let's just say you're in a relationship, right? Let's just stick to this. So you're in a relationship, right? 3+ times a week. There's 7 days in a week, so you're at least having sex more than half the time, correct? Yep. Right? And we're not talking about multiple times in a day. We're just talking about just the days, right? Okay. Even with 3+ times, do you still think you would find yourself still masturbating?
No.
Okay. So if you're having consistent sex, you're not going to jerk off?
No.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
I didn't find the need to until I was. Yeah.
Chat. This one goes out for guys and girls. Even if you're still having consistent sex, would you still jerk off? Right? And hypothetically, let's just say in this situation, you're having sex 3+ times a week. Would you still jerk off? Let me know. Type in the chat. Okay.
What would you say the top two biggest mistakes men make when it comes to dating?
Communication.
As in communicating what specifically?
Um,
Communicating like with their body language, communicating with their mouth verbally. Like communication is a huge wide topic. What do you mean?
okay, so it is a huge wide topic. Listening to what she wants.
Well, you've also mentioned that was one of your tips.
That was one of my biggest things. Listening, um, being honest, and being respectful.
Okay, when you
Because
say honest,
I've met guys where
okay,
they said, honestly, I just wanted to have sex. And I was like, I respect that. I'm not there yet, but I respect that, and I appreciated that honesty.
okay. Um, this I'm gonna interview a little bit more, and again, if you feel uncomfortable, please let me know.
Okay.
Are you the type of person you have to have an emotional attachment with the person in order to have sex with them?
I am now.
You weren't before in the past.
For a brief period, yeah.
Okay. Um, do you find? Do you think you can switch between those two people?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not the same person I was in my early 20s.
So that person that says, the guy that came to you and said, "Listen, straight up honesty, I just want to have sex with you," right? Were you attracted to that person?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were attracted to them, right? I'm guessing you were not emotionally attached or attracted to the person, right?
I didn't know him, yeah.
You didn't know him, right? But knowing the fact that you haven't had sex for 8 years, this person's attractive. This person literally just says, "Hey, just sex," and as you said, you can switch between being a person who wants to have sex emotionally and just being where it's just physical. Why didn't you proceed with that person just based off physicality?
Because I've learned myself and I know what I want, and I know me. I've dated myself for a really long time,
Okay.
and I've evolved as a woman,
Yeah.
and I'm more aware of physical and emotional needs,
Mhm.
and they're tied together. So I'm more of a whole.
So that's what I was asking. I'm like, okay, is your physical need attached to your emotional needs right now? Like you can't have one without the other.
No, they are not. They are not attached. I mean, they are not. Wait, what's the
Wait.
question?
Are okay. The question is this: are your
Uh-huh.
physical needs attached to your emotional needs? For example, can you have sex without the emotions?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so yes, they are attached.
They are attached.
Okay.
They are
And
packaged.
that's who you are right now.
Yes.
Okay. That's completely fine. So, because of who you are right now, you cannot go back and just go back to 20-year-old you where it's like with the mentality, it's like, yes, I can just have physical sex and not be emotionally
Exactly.
attached. Okay, that's what I was asking. My
Okay.
apology for the confusion. Okay, so, which is fine. So, like on these dating apps, right? Going back to what I was saying, do you put what you're looking for on these dating apps? Not asking for a roadmap whatsoever. Do you put what you're looking for in these dating apps?
I will put dating. For me, dating doesn't mean sex. It just means seeing what's out there and who's out there. And I'm eventually want a relationship. So I put that there.
Wait. We say
There-
eventually, right? Do you put on these dating apps, "I eventually want a relationship," or do you
No,
just say, "I
well-
want a relationship"?
I'm dating. I want a relationship.
Okay.
So I'm dating for a purpose, not or like there's usually a thing that says casual dating,
Mm-hmm.
and casual usually just alludes to sexual being willing to. For me, is casual dating means being open to having sex, casual sex, and that I never select because I'm not.
Okay. Yeah. You're correct. You're correct because casual dating me is more sex than it's me getting to know you. Relationship is like there's a it's not a balance. That's a lie. relationship just means that, hey, I want to get to know you more emotionally and who you are, and then the sex will come later.
Well, that's for me. That's what dating says. But it's weird because the dating and that they have the dating in the relationship. Because I've had guys come approach me, Nigerians, and say, "Let's skip the dating and go right into the relationship."
Okay, and what does that look like to this person?
To this person, it was I would be at his house. I had the keys to his place, and I would be his girlfriend.
Okay.
And we would get to know each other down the line. And
I'm sure a lot of people like that. Just like, hey, let's skip this dating bullshit and let's get straight to it.
Right. There are. I tried that once and it didn't fit well for me.
Okay. So I'm guessing you said no to this person? I'm guessing you said no to this Nigerian about that? Okay.
Yeah, a couple of them.
Okay.
It seemed to be a theme.
Interesting. I think the reason why it might be a theme is because it's a part of their culture.
Yeah, their cultural differences. The cultural differences are way too much for me.
Yeah, because think about it. Listen to what you just told me. You said the guy said, you know what your problem is? You don't have a baby. So a part of their culture is having babies. You know, like having my seed, giving you my seed. Now, that is so odd because to a guy, right? The greatest gift you can give a guy is an offspring. It's a baby. Because you're carrying on his legacy. Right? Whether it be boy or girl. Greatest gift. But also, what is he giving back to you? Right? And in retrospect, wouldn't it make sense the greatest gift you could give back to you is marriage? Right? It's, hey, let's join hands in harmony. Let's team up. Half of my shit is now your shit. You know what I'm saying? In that retrospect. So you're my wife now. You're not just my girlfriend or my baby mama or anything like that. No, you're my wife. That carries a different sense of entitlement.
It does. And that's scary. That's what's really scary to me because I'm like, what does me being a wife mean to you? Because it seems like I'd be trading my freedom.
And I know a lot of guys that would say getting married is trading my freedom. It's like I can't do this, I can't drink anymore, I gotta be healthy, I gotta eat this, I gotta do that. So
now, but then they're coming from a whole other culture. I'm like, they're deeply Christian and I am not. Does that mean I have to convert? Does that mean I have to do whatever it is that you do? Does that mean to you that I have to do what you say? Do I now no longer have a voice? Do I have, and and I think all of those things are established and you get to know these things in dating. So I think jumping into a relationship is,
okay.
It doesn't work because that means does that mean I have to conform to your way of life?
All right. Berg,
I'm going to get off topic a little bit and then I'm going to get off topic for a second and then I'm going to the main topic, right?
Okay.
All right. What is your biggest issue with dating right now?
People want what they want too fast. They don't give consideration to the other person.
Is it because we kind of live in a microwave society?
Absolutely. They think. I've had conversations with a guy. He said, "I'm gonna tell you off the rip. I want to knock you down and then see if I like you later."
Wait, what? What the fuck does that mean?
You want to have sex first, and if he like you later, then who knows.
Okay. All right. I'll give a response to that. I've shared this with some of my friends before.
I said this. Hey, do you want to really know if a guy likes you? See what he does after sex. See what he does. See what his actions are after sex. Because I'll be more specific. When a guy wants to have sex with you, when a guy wants to be with you, he's going to text you, good morning, beautiful, how you doing, how's your day, you know what I'm saying? He's on top of his shit. He's like, hey, let me take you out. You want to go here? Great, babe. What's your favorite food? Great, let's go do this. You know what I'm saying? The courtship, right? His courtship is high before sex. After he gets what he wants, see what his courtship is like afterwards. Does he maintain it? Is he still excited to see you? Is he still excited to talk to you? Does he ignore you? Does that make sense? So
That makes total sense.
I agree to what he says to that certain point, Berg.
Yeah, I would agree, but they don't even want to do that anymore, right?
They don't want to court you.
No, they just, I'm coming over. Where you live? I'm sorry, what's your last name? Or you're coming to my house. I'm gonna make you some fried chicken, and we're gonna Netflix and chill.
Okay, there you go. Now that's what I said.
That's the first conversation we had.
Mm-hmm.
That has been the first conversation.
That's why I said, if guys are gonna have those type of conversations, y'all need to say exactly what you want. Just be straight up, dude. I'm looking for something casual. You know, I'm not trying to get to know you. I'm looking for a fuck buddy, right? That's not even friends with benefits. That's a straight up fuck buddy. Like, listen, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want it to make you feel like all men are pieces of shit. I'm looking for a fuck buddy. Are you in or out?
And that I can respect, because I can say no and move on.
Exactly.
But there are guys on these dating apps that they'll put, so you know how they have the criteria and whatever.
Yes.
And they'll put, looking for something casual. But then in the like the lower categories, want kids someday. You know, they'll be like smoking, drinking. I don't smoke. I smoke.
That's because we are asked those questions. We don't want to ask those.
Casual relationship. A casual sex relationship.
So you're saying like what you want don't match up with what you're saying.
Exactly. I automatically, you don't know what you want. You don't know how to communicate. I'm not interested.
Okay, but hold up. Which is why I said communication is such a big thing, Berg, right? So
that's why I hate dating apps.
The thing about dating apps is this: you're selling yourself, right? And you're also buying. You're selling and buying, right? Because when you're swiping through left and right, you're like, is this someone I will buy in on? Mm-hmm. Right?
Right. And you're giving very little context. But I only got what you give me.
Yes.
And if you're giving me mixed signals in your thing,
yes.
You don't want kids. You want a casual relationship, or it'll just say that you're looking for sex. But
okay, but what if it's a part of your timeline?
Someday.
Your timeline says this. Like, for example, some people are like, you know what? In my 20s, I want to have fun, and then late 20s, going towards 30, I want to get married. I want to have kids and all that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So on these dating apps, when they ask you, would you ever want to have kids? It's a yes or no. So the guy puts that there. I don't think there should be too much to be read into that, because hey, right now I want something casual, but down the line, yeah, I do want to have kids. And also,
I know a lot of men with babies with a lot of women, and they have that mentality. I just want casual sex. If a kid happens, that well, but I'm not gonna be with you.
Okay.
You know,
yeah, that's not okay.
And as a woman, I have to be mindful of that, because every person you sleep with is a potential parent to your child. At this point in my life, I don't want to have children.
Can we back up and say that one more time?
Every person you have sex with is a potential parent for your child, and I believe in responsibility.
Wait.
I don't want none.
You see exactly what you just said? Now, picture it. Picture everybody you've had sex with. Mm-hmm. Would you want that person to be a parent to your child? Because they're potentials. Picture it.
I can pretty much say that 90% of the guys I've slept with have been great fathers to their kids. I've not necessarily been with a lot of scumbags. Okay. And a lot of wayward dudes.
Okay.
I've always dated a certain type of guy. There are some that I'd be like,
yeah.
Utility.
Welcome to the channel, Utility. What's up? Welcome. Welcome. Interested. Interested.
I purposely think of that. Like,
yeah.
Oh, if I get pregnant, is this an abortion?
Wow. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? How many guys do you know? Because I know a lot of guys. They're like, yo, babe, let me just hit it raw. It doesn't feel the same. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have relatives.
let me just put it in for like a minute. That's it. I won't come in a minute.
You stick your head in.
Just the head. Just the
I
tip.
fell for that in my early 20 teens. You know what I'm saying? I fell for that shit. Okay.
Just the tip. Just the tip. You're like, wait a minute.
9 months later.
Yeah. You're like, yo, you could be a potential dad. You know what I'm
Later,
saying?
you throwing up in the bathroom.
Yo, Marco, are you ability? Is that you, Marco? Yo, I'm telling you. That is crazy, Berg.
Man. And I try to, impart that wisdom onto younger women. Like, every man is a potential baby daddy, but not potentially your boyfriend, your husband, or your man. And he may be a deadbeat, or he may be the kind that's there, but you don't know until it's too late.
Oh, crap.
I had a homegirl whose dude that she was with for some years begged her, oh, I want you to have my daughter. I've always wanted a little girl.
Yeah.
I want you to give me a baby, blah, 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 blah. For years they were together. The moment she had the baby, he dipped.
He dipped on her.
Yeah.
Wow. Like,
Came back after she had the baby, or came back maybe a year after she had the baby.
Yeah.
And decided it was too much responsibility because the baby had complications.
Wow.
It was like child support, and that was it.
Wow. That sucks.
It's
But you see,
if a woman stops and thinks about it, it's very scary.
Oh, 100%.
Never know.
100%. And by the way, I'm gonna teach my daughter that. Let me write it down before, because the biggest lie I've ever told myself, I'm gonna remember that. So let me.
Baby, isn't that the truth? Oh my God! If it wasn't for my notes.
Yep. Let me write that down. Say it one more time. Sister Burgundy, can you please preach? Preach to the choir, Sister Burgundy. Tell us the message.
Every person you sleep with is a potential parent. And not every person is parent material or will stick around. I'm the product of two horrible people. Neither one of them stuck around for me.
Potential parent. Sorry about that. What was the last thing you said?
Yes, Marco. Yes, I am.
Marco! We just talked about this earlier in the stream.
Yeah, we did.
We just talked about this. And Marco, where in the world are you right now? Are you in the US or in the UK? Are you like where? Because Burgundy, we have people from like all over the country. So
yeah, because you're rock. Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
When you're hot.
There you go. He's in America. There you go.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
I don't see it on the screen. Cool. I think it was like 4 to 6 million streams.
That
one
is
episode
freaking
got.
cool. That is freaking cool. Yeah. Yes, Marco. Yes, we do have a celebrity in the building. All right, and she might be making more and more appearances in the future. So we'll sit down. We'll talk. We'll write up a contract and everything. Let's get her signed to T-Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Down my ideas.
Listen, you're great. You're fantastic. I love it. Like the chat is loving you. So, Lewis came in and he was like, "Wait, let me scroll out. Let me scroll up." Lewis says, "Rock, I like this visitor." There you go. So it's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. Listen. All right, Burgundy. Let's go back to the apps a little bit, right?
Yes.
Okay. For the 5th time, which apps do you actually have, or do you just have no apps? Check your phone right now.
Checking phone.
Yes.
I downloaded one that I haven't opened yet. It's called Kiss.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that one. Okay. What else?
I've never seen it before, but it looked pretty. I like lips. And I was like, oh, those lips are pretty. So I downloaded it.
Okay.
And I believe that is the last of the Mohicans.
Which ones are you only I know you just downloaded Kiss. Are you talking on any dating apps right now?
No. Oh, no. There was Black Gentry.
Okay. What about the more popular ones like Hinge, Bumble?
Heard.
You never heard about Hinge?
No, I just thought Bumble was like a hookup site. I don't know.
No. Okay. Bumble was created more for women. It gives you the power, right?
Oh, I was on Bumble, and the rejection was too much for me.
Did I talk about rejection?
I feel
Getting
like
used to
I'm
rejection?
invisible. I felt so invisible.
What do you mean?
I was like, because I was like literally messaging guys, and they would never speak, ever. Like,
Which is very confusing. So why would they match with you if they don't?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I kind of have the answer for that.
I think
so.
in the maybe the 2 weeks or month I was in there, I may have gotten like 2 responses.
Okay.
I think it was like a month I did, and I was like, well, I don't do this no more.
Okay.
Delete it.
So let me go back. You said you had Bumble, but you didn't like your experience because the rejection is too much.
Yeah.
So
I didn't get any.
it wasn't the app; it was the people. The app didn't reject you.
Yeah, but
The app worked because you matched with people.
You match with people, and they're you're only going to match with people in your neighborhood, and the Bronx is not a good neighborhood.
Then why do your radius, girl? What's your radius right now?
But I get the Bronx and then Connecticut. It won't
Oh,
go down.
you're
It
like
goes up.
up top of the Bronx.
Yeah, it goes to Connecticut. I'm not going. I'm not dating in Connecticut.
Okay. All right. Okay, so many questions. Like, wouldn't you prefer to like date someone in your neighborhood so you don't have to travel too far to see the person?
It would be nice, but everybody in my neighborhood, they look dirty.
Remember, we can't say everybody because
Well, the guys that I've seen in my neighborhood,
yeah,
some of them look like they don't look appealing.
homeless.
Some of them do look homeless.
Okay.
There was a guy. There was a guy I was talking to. I was really liking him, but by the end of the first conversation, I can't wait to eat your pussy. And I'm like,
Oh, Burgundy. You had 2.6 million views on your
that's on
singing?
one of them. I had more on another.
Hey, I see you. I see you. Yo, Marco, you know your stuff, bro.
If you look at my videos on Facebook, it went up.
Listen, Marco. Her social medias are right here. The social media thing, it rotates under her banner. Go drop her a follow on all of them. Okay.
Please do.
Drop her a follow on her YouTube,
Everything.
her what is it? YouTube, SoundCloud, TikTok, and Instagram.
Yes, all of
Okay.
that.
Yeah. It's gonna keep revolving and keep popping up. So definitely drop her a chat. This goes for all of you. Drop her a follow on all of them for sure. Okay. All right, Burgundy. We gotta go into the main topic now. Okay. We did a bunch of small topics. We're gonna get straight into the main topic. Okay. Now the main topic today is, how do you fix a broken heart?
Ooh.
Okay. So have you been heartbroken before?
Oh, so many times.
So many times. Okay. Which one was the biggest? Tell me about this one.
Ooh, the biggest one was my high school sweetheart.
Okay. How long were you together?
Oh, God. We got together junior year. We were friends in 7th grade. He broke up with me. No, we got together sophomore year. In between sophomore and junior year. He canceled my prom date, so I canceled him. We got back together sometime around the senior year, and then we broke back up. And then I went with someone else. And then we got back together again when I was in the Army. Then he cheated on me and broke up with me. And then we got back together again. And we always had this thing where eventually we were going to get married. So the deal was after I got out of the Army and after he graduated college, we would finally just get married. That was our thing. We had the same birthday. We were like, oh, we're soulmates. Blah, 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 blah. So somewhere around in there, he got a girl pregnant. And because he was the type of person he was, felt like he had to marry her. And it broke me.
Because it's the right thing to do, right?
Right thing to do. And it literally broke me for years.
Wait, what broke you more? The fact that he has a baby with her or the fact that he got married to her?
The combo. because I've never seen myself as being a woman with multiple kids with a whole bunch of men. So he was going to be the end all be all. He's going to be the father to my children. He's going to be my husband for the rest of my life. And when that didn't happen, I was devastated. I cried every year on my birthday. I couldn't even celebrate my birthday.
Okay.
It took me, oh God, so many years. And then finally, I was just like, you know what? I need to finally face this and move on with my life. This man has multiple kids now and still married.
Okay.
And what made me snap out of it was he tried to see me on the low when his marriage was falling apart. And when the marriage finally dissolved, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, we could finally be together now. And he had found someone else. Again, I was left holding the bag, looking stupid.
Damn.
And I was like, yeah, I'm done. This is what happens.
You were done with him, or you were done with like dating?
Him completely. And I realized it was because I put so much stock into him, into that relationship, that I didn't leave anything else for myself.
Okay.
And I had to take responsibility for him leading me on and me accepting it. Me going back thinking that we could rewrite the past, you know, and knowing that I deserved better. And I truly did. And once I realized I deserved not to be a side chick, I deserved to be not an option, but the only choice. I deserved to be cared for and loved. I deserved attention. I deserved honesty.
Yeah.
And when I realized I deserved that, I decided not to keep attaching myself to someone who couldn't give it.
Okay.
And once I realized that he was not capable of giving me that, and I was able to finally break free of it. And now I'm at a place, well, it took me a really, really long time. And then I went through a lot of therapy. And I went on this whole journey of self-love and self-discovery. And then I did my 8-year sabbatical. And I'm at where I'm at now.
Okay.
So I've been told, oh, your standards are set too high because I want to be treated with decency and respect. That should not be considered a high standard. That's a bare minimum human right.
One of the many topics I chose not to talk about, but I will because you mentioned it up, was standards. Like, to be more specific, it would be women on a whole. Do they have realistic or delusional dating standards? And so my question to you would be, what are your standards? And do you think it's realistic or delusional? Just as a follow-up question to this. Then we'll go back to the main question.
I think now my standards are realistic because I know that there are good men out there. I see them all the time. My friends are great men to their women, their wives, their girlfriends.
Okay.
They're sweet. They're respectful. They care. They communicate. And I think that's what I want. I want that for myself. I'm not looking to take that from some other woman. And just because I see that man giving that woman that thing, everybody is different to someone else. Everybody's monster is someone else's hero. So I don't look at other people's relationships and say, oh, I'm going to have that from him too. So I'm
because he's the hero in her story, so chances are he's going to be the hero in my story, right? No, that's not necessarily true.
And I'm friends with most of my exes.
Okay.
And they'll all sing their praises of how great I am.
Okay.
They just weren't ready for the level of greatness that I needed and deserved at the time.
Are you an empath?
Yes. Okay. And they'll tell me what I hate hearing. Oh, I understand everything you were saying now, and I'm applying it to this relationship, and this is great.
Yeah,
I
that
got
fucking
tired.
sucks because what about me? Why didn't you do it?
Right,
Why didn't
right,
you do that
right,
when I was here? It took you so
right.
fucking long. It took you to go with somebody else. Yeah, that hurts. That shit
It
fucking
does, and
hurts.
I'm at a point where I will only deal with a man who knows that I am worth the effort and the work.
Hmm.
And if I can't get that, then I'm okay with not having anything,
Yeah, you gotta be very
because
careful.
taking less does more damage.
Okay. You gotta be very careful who you put your energy into.
Ooh, yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
So I'm very specific about where I put my time and energy and
Okay.
who I let into my temple, because on my end, I ain't never had no complaints. So that's never been a
Come on,
problem.
girl. Give it some skin. Hey, she got
No,
high
no, no, no,
reviews, ladies and gentlemen.
man.
High reviews. Check your Yelp. Check your
Yeah,
Google
man.
Map. The high reviews right here on Burgundy Williams,
Google
ladies
me.
and gentlemen. I love it. I love it.
Call my ex right now, and he will tell you.
All right,
But
listen.
his wife
Some
has a
high
problem.
quality pussy right there. All right, high quality.
Hey, she flexible.
Ah, I like that. I like that.
So that's never been an issue for me.
Okay. I love it. I love it.
I need I'm a pleaser. I need someone who is on that level.
Okay.
I can't be with a taker, because that leaves me empty and hollow.
Preach on, girl. Preach on. Whew. You're speaking to my soul right now.
You missed out, Rob.
I love it. I love it. It's not that I missed out. I don't want to take somebody else's place who's meant
Ooh,
for
that's
it.
a good one. That's a good one.
That's it, guys. I'm done. I said it. I said it all. I'm done.
On that note, good night.
I'm ending on a high note right there, guys.
I love the
That's it.
growth you have made since the day I met you. Oh my God, I fucking love it. I'm so proud of who you are now.
Hey, I wasn't that bad. Burgundy, we were talking about video games. We were talking about Xbox. If anything, I was trash talking people a lot. So.
I smelled what the Rock was cooking.
Oh man. Nah, that's why I love talking about dating, man. You learn so much.
Yeah.
You really, really learn so much. Everyone has like their own world, and whatever you're taught, whatever is in your environment, is a part of your world, right? But the biggest issue that I see, and you're absolutely correct, is the communication, and the communication is where it's like, hey, you're not listening to me. My world tells me this is how I feel and this is how I want to be treated. In your world, because of your culture, you think I should be treated this and this way. No. I'm literally telling you how I want to be treated because, you know?
Remember when I told you that some guys feel like a predator?
Yes.
It's because I'm an empath that I see that.
Wow. Okay. I did not know that. I did not know that. I still feel you need to like elaborate more about that. Just not just for me, but for the audience as well. Because how do we know that we're predators?
Men don't. When men when men are running game, they think they're so individual and unique. But a lot of guys do a lot of the same stuff. It just feels unique to you because you're doing it. But as a woman, we are experiencing it from the same thing from a lot of different guys.
Especially with like online dating, like they're all asking the same questions. You know, they all want the similar goal, the same goal, and all that stuff. So it's like you're getting it, but from different angles. Yeah.
They don't get that there's a fine line between looking interested and looking hungry. Like dudes will look at you like, oh, she fine or whatever.
Like you're a piece of meat, like.
Oh, I'm gonna get all up in
I
there.
mean, if you finally listen, don't get me wrong. I'm
There's
just
an
like,
appreciation. There's a difference between appreciation
yeah.
and salivation.
Good point. Good point. Good point.
And there are flags. And when a man starts talking slick, like he's trying to give you the world and give you all this, and I'm gonna do this, baby.
Ooh, okay.
What's my last name?
uh, uh, it's Williams.
Yeah.
I told you for
Won't
5
even get
times.
right.
It's Williams.
You won't even give me your time and attention enough to know who I am.
Sweet Miriam. What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Glad to see you.
Baby, doesn't Rock have the best smile, baby?
I think Sweet Miriam is talking about your smile. They're like, I see that
I don't
smile.
know.
I mean, your smile is better than my smile. You got the whole world lighting up right now. Look at that. Look at that. Right? It looks good. It looks good. Let me turn on the light. Give me a second. I didn't realize it's getting dark. Hold on.
Yeah, it's getting dark. We've been on here for a while. Is that chair really comfortable? No.
Also, the both of us have beautiful smiles. Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
We
You
could
know?
do some commercials, some
We
whitening commercials.
can. We really can. Right? We can have the boy and girl, and you know, both of us are the actors and just smiling all over the
Yes.
place.
You both got charisma.
We do. We're so charismatic. Like, oh, look at us. We need our own
See?
TV show.
Sweet Miriam said the same thing.
Thank you, sweet Miriam.
Okay, so you told me about your heartbreak, right?
Uh-huh.
How did you get over, or did you get over your heartbreak?
Getting over that massive heartbreak for me took years. I literally had to have therapy because I didn't know why I was still so tied to a situation that was over.
Okay.
And I had to do a lot of learning and a lot of educating myself, on my history. You know, people always say, "Oh, you got daddy issues." Everybody has issues with their parents, whether they
Agreed.
good, bad, or the other,
Agreed.
and different. And I had to recognize them. I had a breakup where it wasn't so deep, but it still hurt.
Yes.
And I did music therapy a lot. I went through a lot of Mary J. Blige songs. Uh,
What's that
nothing-
song? Couldn't help but try. Be without you, baby.
Yes, and I'll be waiting up for this good home.
Cause I can't be without you, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby. I went through a lot of Mary J. Blige, Tony Braxton songs. There's no me without you.
It's all the 90s songs, right? They just get you. Speak to the
Yes.
soul.
Honey, I had them on a loop, and I literally had to put in work. One guy, it just
Sweet Miriam, you don't know? She's a singer. You got the chills? Berg, we need something. Listen, give us a little something. A little something, all right?
allowed to do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in front of millions and millions of people around the world. We have Burgundy Williams coming in right now with a free concert. So tape it up. She's not going to be doing this all the time. Here we go. Live. Burgundy, the show is yours.
Well, I don't know. We said something about not being able to do other people's songs on your show because, you know.
Yes, we can't do copyrighted. No, we can't play copyrighted songs. So if you have like a music in the background or something like that, you can. But you can sing. You can sing and all that
I
stuff.
can sing their stuff. I
Just don't go the full 3-minute song. Give us like a good.
Well, the first
30
thing
to
I'm gonna ever
45
do is I'm gonna
seconds.
do me because I have a song out, a single called Rage. I am going to promote that.
Mhm.
Please go on all your platforms and download it. Go to Spotify, stream it, listen to it. It's called Rage, Rage. You feel this tingle up and down your spine, a vibe. I can't put your finger on what's on your mind, drive you crazy. Before you break to the next level, you must release what's inside you. Before you break to the next level, you must release what's inside you, inside you. It's a rage. It's a rage. Okay,
Thank you.
that's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There you go, Sweet Miriam. Just for you and the millions and millions of people out there watching.
Millions.
That was beautiful. I'm telling you, you can. Burgundy, can you please tell Sweet Miriam where she can, like he or she, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're a boy or girl. Where Sweet Miriam can go and listen to your song.
Sweet Miriam, you can find my single on Spotify, on Apple, iTunes. You can find it at what's Jay-Z's thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. You can find it on any streaming platform. It's called.
Is it on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. There is a video. I recorded a video during quarantine.
Yes.
I paid for it out of all of my hard-earned money, sweat, and tears. I directed, I staffed, I did everything.
I love
please,
it.
please go watch the video. Drop a comment on the video.
And what's your YouTube name?
My YouTube name is Burgundy Williams, and you can find all of my things, all of my most public works there and on SoundCloud. Please check out my video. My Rage video is a work of love, and it's visually stimulating.
Sweet Miriam. There you go. There you have it. Okay.
Miriam's lady. Hi, Miriam.
Amazing. All right. Getting back to the topic. Okay. So, again, first question: are you over the last heartbreak, the big heartbreak, the one that?
Oh, the one that darn near broke me.
Yes.
It's been many years since departed, and I have done the due diligence and work. I have accepted my responsibility for the part that I played in the relationship as a whole, its ending, its beginning, the aftermath, and I have forgiven myself for what I put myself through in that relationship, and I'm moving on. I've moved on.
Okay, love it. What have you done? Like, if the question is, how did you get over the heartbreak?
Well, the least traumatic one, music. I sung myself through it, and I recognized the turning point in the relationship, and I took responsibility for my half. I told the other person, this is what you did, and this is what I accepted. I'm glad I stopped accepting it. It would have been nice if he apologized, even though he did. But if he didn't, I had to apologize to myself and accept that first. That was more important, because that gave me permission. I had to give myself permission to let go.
Okay.
And once I did that, everything else was a little easier.
Wow.
We became friends after that.
The thing that you said that I really, really like is that you accepted your part. You accepted your half. Because normally when people end a relationship, right? When people are breaking up, society says it's usually one person's fault, right? And 90% of the time it's the guy's fault, right? Okay, I don't want to put it into guy and girl. 90% of the time it's the other partner's
fault.
It's the other person's fault.
Yeah.
It's your partner's fault, right? Like, you did this wrong. I was unhappy, right?
And sometimes that is the case. I know a beautiful woman whose husband doted on her in public. Everybody thought he was all about her. In her life, she thought that he was all about her. And then one day, he hated her. He treated her like she was the scum of the earth, and she was devastated because he was cheating and found somebody else.
Damn.
And she really didn't. He found a younger woman, and then decided he wanted to be married no more after 33 years. So sometimes it isn't your fault, and you have to accept that too.
Also, that's going to be a future topic. Competing against younger.
Because I'm at that age now where guys my age want younger women.
Okay.
And
Berg, aren't we around the same age? How old are you? If you don't
I'm
mind
older than
asking.
you. I'm 44.
God, you look great.
Thank you.
God, you look so fucking good. I've never seen 44 look this fucking good in my life. Woo!
Get a closer look.
I love it. You look so good, girl. Damn.
And no
Oh.
foundation. Check that skin.
No foundation. You hear that, Miriam? No foundation. I love it. I love it. That's freaking awesome.
Oh, thank you. Miriam found the video.
Yes. Sweet Miriam, just so I don't have to keep saying sweet Miriam, it's a lot to say. What's your first name? So I'll just call you by your name. Damn it, Barry, I was going to write down something. You said something profound. Oh, the topic. Oh, what do we say? Is it like competing against younger? Is that what we do?
Feeling as though we have to, or I don't know.
Because it's one thing to compete against girls natural, because you're competing your whole life, right? You competed in high school.
It is. We're competing with younger women and men. It's complicated. Life got complicated fast.
Wait, and men? What do you mean?
Bisexual men coming out of the closet at a young age. I mean, at an older age, saying that, oh, I like men now. That's actually happening.
Oh.
I like men too.
So let's
I
just
like
say
men
you're in a
too, and I don't wanna
relationship with
hide
a
that.
man, right? And then he comes out, right? And then now you don't just have to worry about competing against other women. You got to worry about competing with men too.
Mm-hmm.
Why? And again, it's one thing to compete against them, but now you have to compete against younger men. Right? Like if he cheats, like when somebody cheats, they're expecting, okay, he cheats on me with another girl whatsoever. But what if he cheats on me with a guy? Right? Like
I've seen that. I know 2 people that's happened to.
Like, what is that even like? Like,
That's
what's your mentality like? You know, like, hey, they didn't cheat. Creg, she didn't cheat on you with another guy. You're like, she cheated on you with a woman. You're like,
now you gotta at least take the wins where you can find.
Right. Yo, Pickles, what up? Welcome back.
Can I take a restroom break?
Sweet. Okay, I'll do sweet.
Can I take a short
Yeah. Take a short restroom break. You good? I'll mute your
It's hard
camera
out here
first.
for a pimp.
You're good. Don't worry about it. Honestly, Pickles, I'm choosing not to really talk much about the war. I just noticed. Listen, when it comes to war, both sides are losing. All right, and when I mean they're losing lives. There's so much collateral damage. There's so many people caught in the middle. The number one goal is to stop the war. I'm sure they can come to an agreement another way, but war is not the answer in this situation.
It's not.
It really isn't. Chat. I got a question for you guys. Okay? What is your biggest issue when it comes to dating? Okay? Your biggest issue when it comes to dating. Type in the chat. Let's talk about it a little bit. Pickles. So I've heard. I've seen the news as well. Wait. You got to be a little bit more specific than that, Pickles. Finding a girl, because dating is a searching process. You know, dating is you're sorting through people. So when you say finding the girl, are you talking about finding a girl or the girl?
He said the. Pickle said finding the girl.
Yeah, but does the girl mean the one? You know what I'm saying? And are you searching for the one? Maybe you're just searching for
any girl.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you're just searching for right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on where you are in your life. Ooh, sweet. Burgundy says the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder the two of you connect. Burgundy said the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Burgundy, maybe Sweet wasn't here to hear what you had to say earlier, but do you mind just like reiterating what you said about they're not listening or hearing you out?
About what point? Because in any relationship,
For
the
example,
other
one more time, say back your 3 biggest tips.
eye contact, manners, and listening.
Mm-hmm.
Listening to what the person is saying to you, what they need, what they want, and how they feel. Because what you do may make somebody feel uncomfortable. You need to know that.
Mm-hmm.
You need to pick up on that. You need to listen. If someone says no, you need to listen to that no. And sometimes it's all right to ask why. Unless they're saying, no, I don't want to have sex with you. Don't ask why. Take the no.
Wait.
No.
Double standard. Time out.
What? If you don't want to have sex with me, I don't want to know why. The
Really?
no is enough.
Really?
God, yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna follow up with why don't you want to have sex with me?
Hold on. I said
You
double
can again
standard.
say,
I
uh-oh.
got you right now, okay? I got you. So we're in a relationship, right? I'm always giving it up to you. We're always having sex. Great.
Yeah.
Now on this particular, today is what, Monday?
See, that's a relationship. That's different.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right. On this particular day, you know, you're being flirty, you're being frisky, you're touching me, and I said I don't want to have sex with you. So
Ooh.
you're just gonna say okay and not ask any questions?
See, but that's how we say it context. If it's a person we're dating and we barely know them, you take the no and run with it. But if you're in a relationship, yeah, because you don't want to have sex with me or you don't want to have sex, because then the real question starts. Because why you? And now, yeah, I want to know why. Because we're together,
so,
we're in a relationship. Are you okay? I'm gonna ask you, are you okay? If something's wrong.
But did you just hear what you said? Right?
Yeah.
No means no. If I don't want to have sex. So as the guy, should I ask you, do you not want to have sex with me, or you just don't want to have sex in general?
I was speaking from a dating perspective.
Okay, so we're going in dating perspective, right? Okay. Is this a first time we're having sex, or is this like we already had sex and I want to have sex?
First time. If you're something you've been consistently intimate with, that deserves a conversation.
Okay, but if we've never had sex together, we're kissing, we're touching, we're like laying down in bed, and then I try to go to put it in, and you're like, no, I don't want to have sex. That's it. End of conversation. Doesn't need to be anything. Just walk away.
No, hell no. I'm like, well, what do you want to have? I'm trying to figure out my options.
That's very confusing then. You just said don't ask any questions.
I said that's if you're in that was.
No, we're dating. No. This is a dating scenario. We've never had sex.
I was speaking from like a brand new dating. We never had sex
before. Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh,
that's what I just said. We're kissing, we're touching. Now I want to have sex with you, and you said no. So I should just not ask, and no rebuttals. Just walk away. I just want to be clear.
Okay. I see how that could be. I could have said that wrong. Okay.
Sup, Terry?
Hi, Terry. Okay, I see how I said that wrong. Okay. There would be some follow-up questions.
I'm not attacking you. I just want to know.
Yeah, okay.
You said there's no follow-up questions.
So there would be a follow-up question, like, you mean no right now?
I understand you shouldn't push it. Never push it. Never pursue it. I get that. Yeah. No means no.
A simple questioning, yes. But berating, why not? Why you don't give it to me? Blah, 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 blah. No.
Agreed. I'm 100% there with you. 100%.
Well, thank you, Deputy Dog. He says I'm hot.
Yeah, that's Terry. Oh, Lord. Okay. I see what you mean. Okay. Good point. Very good point. Okay, so walk me through your getting over a heartbreak phase? Like, what was the very first thing you did when you realized, oh my God, I need to get over this person? What was the very first thing you did as a means to get over this person?
Have we broken up or we're about to?
Huh? No,
I have different processes.
All right, it's a heartbreak, right? So I'm guessing. Okay, I mean, we can still be together and you break my heart. I get that. Fine. In this scenario, we're broken up, right? In this scenario, we're broken up, and your heart is broken.
My heart is broken.
What do you do to get over it?
I have lots of conversations with myself. I set deadlines. I set goals. There's levels to breaking up for me, or levels to a breakup. I give myself my period to woe is me. I have a wallowing phase. I have an angry phase.
That's called the stages of grief. I get that.
That's how I treat a breakup. Like,
so you go through the stages of grief.
Yes.
Like bargaining, like anger, okay.
Yes. That's
Acceptance.
how I get over. That's how I have to process it. Yeah. I have to process it. Now, I was taught, I had very poor teachers. I was taught the best way to get over a man is under a new one.
Yes! That's what I want to hear. Tell me more about that.
I was taught that. And
how did that work out?
It didn't work out too well.
Really?
I just ended up having lots.
What? See, now your body language is telling me two different things. You're smiling. You're cheesing. I just ended up having a lot of sex. It sounds like a good thing.
I ended up alone. At the end of the day, I ended up alone.
It sounds like a good thing, but your words doesn't make it sound like it's a good thing.
I know. You want me to cry?
I don't know. Like, look, all right. This is you, right? You know. Someone taught me that the best way to get over someone is to get under someone. Mm-hmm. And I just ended up having a lot of sex.
It was awful.
It was awful sex. There was so many.
Well, it was not. Jesus Christ, not that many.
No, but you see what I'm saying? Your facial expressions are saying something else.
That was that process of me learning. But that goes back to the whole process of me learning who I was, what I wanted in life, and where I wanted to go. That was part of that process.
Are you seeing the chat right now?
I'm ignoring Deputy.
Do you like a very
I do like a strong man because I don't want to be the man in the relationship. Oh. I like wearing skirts and dresses. Okay. I don't completely believe in 50-50. I believe you should take out the trash. I don't want to do that shit.
Okay. So he has to be strong enough to take out the trash. That's what you're saying. Like, how heavy are your trash bags? Are we talking about like
hefty. They're hefty since
20, 30 pounds? Like
I have a 10-gallon trash can in the kitchen.
Okay. Okay.
Like for me, I don't know. I believe that there are roles in a relationship that it should play, and I believe there's also compromises because not everything is so cut and dry. This is in the 30s. Mm-hmm. For a man to be the head, that means I trust his leadership. I trust his instincts and opinions. I may not always agree with them, and I may not always follow them, but I at least have a deep trust of him.
Yes. Okay.
And that's what it means for me. It may be totally different for other people. Okay. I'm not the yes master, whatever you like kind of woman. I'm not.
No, especially with black people, we don't like that yes master bullshit.
I've seen some guys that do. I don't want to be the one making all the decisions.
Okay.
I want to be able to trust you to make good decisions when it comes to us. Mm-hmm. But I also need you to be able to trust me the same. But I don't want to be the one doing all of it. I don't want to be planning our everything, doing our everything, and you just showing up.
Yeah.
I don't want a man that just shows up.
Okay. I feel you. All right. So going back to the main topic, you said you had bad teachers who told you.
My grandma taught me.
Your grandma taught you that? Hey! Wait. Is it that old school mentality, or is it just like, baby girl, you want to get over him? Get on to somebody else. You know.
I learned as I became an adult that my grandma was a hoe. I didn't know that.
Guys, oh my god, I can't make this up. I cannot make this. Please, tell me more about your whole grandma. Please.
Hold on, I gotta read Deputy Dog. What is he saying? Oh.
Hey, okay. Okay. Oh, Lord. I'm laughing too much. I need to rest my cheeks.
Your face is a little tired.
Yeah, from all this smiling and laughing. God, this is exhausting. It's exhausting to have a good time.
It is. Yeah, my grandma told me as she decided she would try to have these adult conversations with me as I got older, and I'm like, oh God, please no.
Okay.
Please no. And she was like, girl, I'm an old hoe. I'm like, Grandma, no. Oh, no, Grandma.
No, Grandma. No.
I was, because she raised me to be a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I became an adult, she chastised me for being that way.
She raised you to be a hoe, but then when you grow up to be a hoe,
she raised me not to be, and then gave me shit for not being a hoe. She's like, you need to be more. I'm like,
oh, so you need to have a big heart. You need to be empathetic, but you need to have hoe tendencies or a hoe mentality. Which one is it?
I wasn't quite sure. I didn't get a chance to ask her because she's dead now.
Oh,
but she was like, she was like, the best way to get over one is to get under another one. And I was like, I'll try.
What do you think about Sweet's question?
What's the question?
It's right there.
Oh God, that's a long one. I think whomever got brokenhearted needs to focus on what just happened within the relationship. And that's what I said that, yes. Some people don't know where they messed up.
But you should tell them where they did.
They only think this is us woman that left. No, it's not always us. And we see the thing about women, because I said something about listening earlier. Women, what you call nagging is information.
Okay, but y'all give us a lot of information sometimes. All right, y'all got to get straight to the point.
If you keep ignoring a message, it becomes a nag.
Ooh.
And that sows the seed for other things. A breakup. That sows the seed for cheating. That sows the seed for being lonely. That sows the seed for all of a sudden only masturbating with yourself and not having sex with you. That sows the seed for being turned off romantically. Listen, if I'm telling you that I need something that's a simple nag. Okay, I need for you to pick your socks up. Okay, that can be ignored. It's a habit. It becomes a habit. Now all of a sudden, all you hear is always getting on you about cleaning up after yourself. So now you see her as a nag, and you're less attracted to her because you see her as
that is true. I'm telling you, the more you nag, the less attractive you are. That's 100% true.
You see her as a source of derision, of a source of contention, and not sexy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to someone who is less involved in your life because she's not telling you to put your socks up. She's not getting on you about cleaning out the tub because she doesn't know you. She's new. She's fresh. She's exciting.
She doesn't see your quote unquote bad habits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or they don't bother her because she don't clean up either. Then y'all just become two nasty motherfuckers. But you don't see that up front.
Yo.
Gonna tell you to pick your socks up.
I swear to God, right? Listen, I'm revealing secrets right now, chat. I'm revealing secrets, okay? Kathy, right? One of the biggest things that like I love about Kathy itself was that she's just as bad as me when it comes to taking showers. Right? Like I don't think you should wait. Hear me out. I don't think you should take showers every single day. All right? No. Every 2 days, yes. Right? Every 3 days, okay. Right? She's just as bad as me. Swear to God. Like, I love that about her. I was just like, you know what? At least I'll have someone who's not going to nag to me about...
It works for you guys. It works for y'all.
I'm like, listen, if I'm not going anywhere, I don't need to take a shower every single damn day, okay? So, like, in COVID times, come on, you telling me you took a shower every day? In COVID 2020, the whole year, 365 days, you took a shower every day. You know you ain't leaving the damn house. You know you ain't meeting nobody, and you still took a shower every damn day. No! So...
I didn't leave the house for like almost a month.
There you go. You don't even leave the house, and you still... All right?
Let's be clear.
That's what I mean. You know what I mean when I say shower, bath, the same shit.
I wash my feet.
Like, come on, man. I don't stink after 1 day. All right? If you stink after that 1 day, you know.
After 3.
Yeah. That's what I said. That's why I said 3. All right? That's why I say 3. Come on, man.
The longest I went was like 2 days.
Rookie. I'll train you.
I know. I can't be stinky. I have really good smelling soaps and lotions, and I have to put them on. Ooh. Because I like the way it smells when I go to bed.
Ooh, okay.
And I wake up and
I'm sure the guy who's cuddled up next to you just likes it. You're just like,
maybe
God, it smells so good.
I got this lemon sugar cookie shea butter.
Yeah.
I eat my damn self.
Okay.
It smells so good.
Okay.
It smells so good. I literally got in the shower last night and it was just like, you know how you just let the steam run and you're sitting in the hot water? I could still smell the shea butter from the night before, and I'm like...
You ever get turned on just because of the way how you smell or how somebody smells?
Myself.
Yeah, you're just like, oh God, it smells so good right now. Yes.
Somebody touch me.
Listen, Terry has a lot of questions for you. Okay,
what?
You better
Miriam has a lot of things to say.
You better catch up on the chat, girl, because these are not questions for me. These are questions for you.
Apparently, holy crap!
Listen, I'm gonna go take a piss. You answer all these questions. I'll be right back. Wash my hands? Okay, because you know I'm dirty. I'll be right back.
Okay, so Terry, no, I do not date white guys. And yeah, the prettiest woman on earth with the bad attitude. Ugh. You gotta have a good attitude. A good attitude will take you a long way in everything in life. Because they ignore us and don't pay attention to signs and information we give. We care. Right. See, and that's Miriam, that's where communication and listening comes in. Because even it's just a habit. How hard is it to change a habit? It takes no effort. Okay, you may not be perfect, but if you want to be aggravating on purpose, if you don't care, not doing something, us having to say something over and over again makes us feel like you don't care. You don't care about what we say. You don't care about the unit, you know, and that is hurtful. No one likes to feel ignored, but then again, no one likes to be told what to do all the time. But you're an adult. Someone shouldn't have to tell you that all the time. That's right. We care. We care about our environment. We care about you. We don't want to be frustrated. We don't want you to be frustrated. If you tell me that I'm always smacking, I will be more mindful of how I eat. I will be more mindful of keeping my mouth closed when I eat. If I'm always smacking, it didn't dawn on me. I'm sorry. That's annoying. If I hear it from somebody else smacking, that would probably get on my nerves. So I'm not going to do something to intentionally drive a wedge between me and the other person.
What about the things that you can't help? Like for
Things that I
example,
can't help.
I can't help that I snore when I sleep. So
Yeah.
some people don't like sleeping next to me because I snore. So
How
what
many
about?
people are sleeping next to you, dude? What
that's,
y'all doing over there,
that's,
Kathy?
that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean.
Whose baby is that?
That's not what I mean. I'm saying I'm speaking from the past experience, right? Where
Uh-huh.
I've had a girl said to me, "Hey, I don't really want to. Can you go home? I don't want to sleep next to you because you snore." So
That's why dating is important. You can't go jumping into a relationship pretending like you know what I'm saying.
yeah,
all
but
this
I don't
good
think that's a
stuff.
deal breaker.
I don't think it's a deal breaker. I think um, acceptance. Um, I also think that snoring is something you can work towards. Breathing strips, sleep, CPAP, sleeping. Um, get a sleep test. Figure out why. I found out I snore like a freaking raging maniac now, and I found out I stopped breathing 38 times a night.
What?
I die 38 times a night every day.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I had a sleep study, and that's how I found out. And now I have a CPAP breathing machine, and I have all of this stuff. And it is not sexy, but it's better than dying alone in my bed. Who wants to wake up to a corpse?
But, well, I mean, if you're dying alone, no one's waking up to a corpse. So
True. True.
yeah,
But who wants to smell that through the vents? I live in an apartment complex.
I got you.
Everybody's going to eventually know I'm dead in a few months.
And Berg, I guarantee you won't die alone. Not at all. Look, you're such an amazing person. There's no way.
Raven knows. Looking kind of creepy.
Yeah, that
I
is.
sleep with like a pregnancy pillow so I can feel like I'm hugged.
Wait, you're talking about the body pillows?
God, yeah, I live for those.
I love body pillows. You kidding me? I'm cuddling body pillows every night.
It's like living. It's like you return to being a fetus all over again. Like,
Okay, all right. Hold on. All right, let's go back to the main topic and let's hit some big points. Okay,
Okay.
sweet.
Sweet.
And chat. This goes for everyone who's in the chat. What do you do to get over a heartbreak? How do you fix a heartbreak? Okay. Now, what Burgundy? What's your biggest tip in fixing a heartbreak? You've been through a few.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to go through another one again, one you know you're gonna survive, right? Because you survived the first one, you survived the big one, you're gonna
Yeah.
survive, right? So, what's your biggest tip or top two? Just give me two
A
for
top
getting
two
through.
for getting over a heartbreak.
Yes.
One would be acceptance. Because yeah, there's I don't ever see a need in begging someone to come back. They left you for a reason. Two, accountability. Because they go both hand in hand. Taking accountability of the part you played in the turning point of your relationship, the part you played in the dissolvement, the part you played in the dissension of it, helps you to accept that it's over. Because you have to, three, learn the lesson. You can't move forward if you don't learn the lesson. What can I learn from that failed relationship? Because that's how you grow. Otherwise, you repeat the same cycles. Learning the lesson so you can move on. If you don't learn the lesson, you're going to keep getting kept back. A lot of these kids out here nowadays can't even read. So learn the lesson.
Okay. You're absolutely correct. If you don't learn a lesson, you're gonna keep making the same mistakes.
And I hate the word mistakes
Ooh, why is that?
because bad decision making is not a mistake. Mistakes are actually rare things that happen, are usually beyond your control.
Elaborate.
I tripped on the carpet and fell on my beanbag. I made a mistake, tripped on the carpet. I didn't see the edge. I didn't pay attention. I made a mistake when I walked into a glass door, I didn't see the handle there to know there was a door.
Okay.
I made a mistake and bumped into you because I lost my balance. When things don't work out to your benefit, that's not a mistake. That's the result of a bad decision.
Wow. Wow.
And I think we've come to a point in society where we don't take accountability for a lot of the things that we do and say. And the easiest way to not take accountability is to say, I made a mistake. No, you didn't make a mistake. You did it on purpose. You thought about it. You put thought to action. The result didn't come back the way you wanted it. So the result isn't the mistake. A result of a decision isn't a mistake. It's a consequence. You can accept the consequences when you acknowledge your hand you played in it. Mm-hmm. You're least likely to repeat said actions to get those consequences in the future when you take responsibility for causing them in the first place. He didn't make a mistake and slap his wife. Unless he was fanning a fly and her face got in the way. That's a mistake. When you rear back in anger and hit somebody, oh, I made a mistake. I should have never hit you. No, you made a decision to hit her and it was wrong.
Yeah. Sweet, bring them here. All those friends, Sweet, this is where they need to be, okay?
Yes,
they have no excuse not to be here, okay? We're on 5 platforms. Everybody got YouTube. Everybody. All right? Bring them here.
Share the live. I have relatives who've been in 3 marriages, but then they...
At the same time?
No. 3 consecutive marriages, and then they give me crap or talk crap behind my back about me being single all this time. Well, you're going to end up right back where I'm at. Because you keep marrying the same man.
So here's the thing, though, people don't understand, though, Burgundy. You choose to be single because you haven't found what you're looking for. Your standards have not been met, right?
I know what that is. I know what I need. But they are purposely accepting anything just so they can say, well, I'm not single, but you're unhappy.
Woo!
You're constantly unhappy. You're constantly compromising yourself out of your own self-worth. You've brought children in. You're teaching them how to be miserable.
Yes.
You're teaching them how to...
You know what's crazy? You know what people make this mistake. They put being single and unhappy in the same category. Yes. Being single does not mean you're unhappy.
I'm not miserable.
Exactly. Just because you're alone doesn't mean you're miserable.
That means nobody's taking out my trash. Or I got nobody to give me butter.
Those are 2 different things. You can be single and be happy. You can be single and be living the best life ever. All right? Like, relationships and marriage are not for everyone. I'm telling you. It is not for everyone. So, yo, Joey, welcome back. Welcome back.
I can't see who that is. Their name is dark. I can't see.
Yeah, Joey, change your color. If you can, Joey, change your color.
It doesn't show on the screen properly.
But yes, I do know what you mean. Just call him Joey. That's his name.
Hi, Joey.
Yeah. But I do see what you're talking about, though. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. All right, Burgundy, we're coming to the end right now.
Okay. Good, because it's about time I get back on my game.
Listen, guys, feel free to add her on all her social medias. Her social medias are like right up here. Add her on her YouTube, her Instagram. I believe 3 of them is the same thing. Her Instagram, his Burge is here. Her Berg. I've been getting it wrong for years.
Still won't say
I know.
Years.
It's been years and I still get it wrong.
Years. Y'all don't understand. Years. At least 5. 5 years.
Joey, much better, Joey. Much better. Thank you. Thank you, Joey. Love it. Love it. Yes, please add her on all her social medias for sure, guys. Listen.
Yay, thanks, sweet. She sure did.
Yes. All right, I'll share my story because I didn't tell you how I got over mine, right? Now,
Please.
I've been through I've been through two really, really major heartbreaks, right? And each one definitely changed who I am and who I was when it comes to dating, right? My first one is similar to your first heartbreak.
Hmm.
Me and this person were best friends for 6 years, right? And then we went out for 2.5 years. So 8 years. And I think I was 23, 24 at the time. So this person was a part of my life for at least a third of it, right?
Mm.
Now, when we broke up, she literally gave me about 50 reasons. She sat me down. It was like a long hour and a half, and she just told me everything I did wrong. I was like, God damn. I didn't realize I was fucking up that much. I was like, damn. Right? Like, this, again, this is how I remember this, right? This was a long time ago, but this is how I remember it, right? So for the next year, I worked on myself. I started dating again slowly. And then when I finally got into a relationship, I dated another person for like a year and a half, right? Now this girl, listen, the first girl broke me. Let's just say the first girl kind of like picture a plate, right? The first girl just cracked it, right? The second girl, I was like, okay. I worked on myself. I'm better. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good practices. The second girl broke up with me because I was too good of a boyfriend. I was too nice. I never got mad
Oh
at
my
her.
gosh, she did that to you.
I never got mad at her. I never screamed at her according to her. I never did anything wrong. Her parents loved me too much.
She created the monster.
So now I start thinking to myself, wait a minute. When I'm a bad boyfriend, I get broken up with. But when I'm a good boyfriend, I still get broken up with? Woo! Woo! Oh! Oh, I was frustrated. Oh, I was fucking frustrated. Bird, Gendy, when I tell you, the next 6 months, the next 3 months, I drank so fucking much. I literally spent every free time I had. Like, I went to work, I went to the bar. Work, bar. The amount of times the owners of the bar had to put me in a cab to send me home. Because that was my way of working through it, right? Liquor, alcohol, tequila, vodka, all of them. They were all my best friends, right? And then my friends got mad at me. They were like, yo, Rock, this is not working. This is not good, man. Come on, man. I'm sick and tired of taking you home after you drank yourself to sleep at the bar. You got to do something differently. And you know what my friend said?
What?
The best way to get over somebody is to
Get
get
under somebody
under
else.
somebody. And I'm like,
Talk to my grandma.
word? I'm like, and my friend said, give me your phone. I'm going to download Tinder. I'm going to download Hinge, Bumble. I'm going to download all these dating apps. You said, Rock, all you have to do is just swipe yes. Swipe yes to everybody. Don't even look at them. Just swipe yes. You know what? Here, take the premium membership and swipe yes to everybody. They said, Rock, while you're taking a poop, just keep swiping. When you're watching a TV, just keep swiping. If you're in class or at work, just keep swiping. Don't even look. And then Burgundy, I matched up with so many people. I became a whore. I became a dirty whore. Oh,
I met you.
a great. I was cleaning up New York City, man. When I talk about whore, I was on top of the list. Right.
You tell me about it. I know.
Listen, I went from having I went from sleeping with 3 or 4 women, like my whole life, all the way up to 24. And then after her, I went from 4 to about 30 in 1 year.
I believe it. You had 2 in one day one time. I remember.
Oh, yeah. From like 4 to 30 in 1 year. I was dating 5, 6 women at the same time. Back to back. I used to leave one girl's house and go to the next girl's house. Literally. I was just like, and then, like, I was having sex with like 2, sometimes 3 women in a 24-hour period. Was I using condoms? Most of the time. Not all the time. Most of the time. You should use it all the time. You should. But, you know, when you get comfortable with someone and you've been fucking them for a long time, you know, condom finds a way to slip off, right? But I was a hoe. I mean, literally, I remember this one girl. The only reason why I was with her was because she lived right across my job. And I had to be at work at 5:30 a.m. and I'd hate waking up to travel to work. So I literally hit on her because she lived 1 block away. And then when I know I have to be at work, I always sleep over at her place. And then, okay, babe, kiss her and went straight to work right across the street. So, Creg was bad. Y'all don't even know half the story. Whew.
Creg was still drinking.
But point being is that did not work. That did not work. Me getting under all, well, it helped. How do you say it helped?
It cushioned.
Oh, it helped a lot because I saw so many boobs. I forgot about my ex's boobs. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like you start seeing so many people naked, you forgot what your ex looked like. So yes, it did help. It did help a little bit, right? But was my heart still broken? Absolutely. Like, I was so mean. And here's what I mean. The very first girl that I went on a date with after my whole breakup, she said, like, we already hooked up, right? She said, hey, do you want to come over tomorrow so I can cook you dinner? Seems like a very nice thing, right? So I can cook you dinner. But it triggered me because my ex used to cook me dinner.
Oh, wow.
And then all of a sudden, this girl just said this one thing, and I never saw her again. I ghosted her. That very night, I said, yes, I would love to come over for dinner. I kissed her, and as soon as I walked out the door, I deleted her number. All because she reminded me of my ex. Creg was terrible.
Creg was awful.
Terrible.
Yeah, but I'm don't worry, chat. Don't worry, I'm not Creg no more. Creg is done.
Oh. He said, read his plate comment.
His plate comment? Wait, where? His what? Who we talking about? Joey? Sweet?
Yeah, Joey. He says, read his plate comment.
Hold on. I gotta swipe back up. Okay.
You gotta slide up.
Yeah. Okay, where did Joey came? Joey came right here. He said, Craig is my player. I won't break your plate. I will kick it and replace it, and guess what? Even put some food on it. That's my ninja. Oh, you're a nice person, Joey. You're nice. You're very, very nice, Joey. I like that. But just so you know, Berg, I think the number one thing that relationship taught me is that you can't be too nice. And then I was like, you hear that theory, nice guys never get the girl. It became more clear to me at that point that the nice guy doesn't get the girl. And I stopped being nice. I started being an asshole. So, I'm telling you.
You know what's crazy? I was told that I'm too nice.
How do you feel about that?
Lost. I can't be a bitch. That's just not who I am. But men like contingency. They like arguing. They say they don't like games, but they live for that shit. I'm a simple, cut and dry woman, and y'all want to be stressed out a little bit, even a little bit. I'm not finna stress out. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and move on. Yeah, y'all want to be stressed out. You don't want to be happy.
I like being happy. I don't want to be stressed. Like, no.
Happy.
Listen, Burgundy, thank you. We literally went 3 hours. I love it. I absolutely love it. Right? And you were here a lot earlier before, so because we were setting up and everything like that.
Yeah.
I love it. Listen, Burgundy, I would love to have you back. All right, we'll
Please
talk. You have my number, so we'll talk, we'll text, and all that stuff. This is fantastic. I feel like we can talk for days and days about.
You know how we
these
do.
things. We do.
We
can.
for hours a day, every day anyway.
That's true. For Call of Duty, here we go. That's true. That's true.
Guys, once again,
Joey,
Terry, everyone that's watching, please drop her a follow on her social medias, okay? Drop her a follow on her Instagram. Say hi. Be like, hey, this is Sweet from the chat.
hey, this is Joey from the chat. Love your voice. Love your singing. Love everything about you. Okay.
Show her some love.
Guys, thank you so much. I will be back later. I am going to do another dating stream later tonight. Burgundy, feel free to jump in and continue to that.
Oh, right. Honey, I'm going back to playing Rogue Company. With
no, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I appreciate it. All right. I will be back later tonight, guys. I'm going to bring on another guest. Guys, thank you so much, okay?
Thank you, everybody.
You can't picture me being mean? I got. See, you know what Burgundy said? She said, "I'm so happy for your growth, right? Because you were a lot different than when you first met me, right?"
Boy.
Yeah.
Way more annoying.
All right, Burgundy, thank you so much again. I appreciate everything. Thank you for being a guest. Thank you for being so awesome. You're fantastic. Again, if you want the whole video, I can send it to you. Just let me know. If you want me to edit it out and all that stuff.
Because this is hella long. And for the record, you still owe me dinner. And you've been a horrible wingman. Because he was supposed to be my wingman, y'all. He ain't set me up with nobody.
I got you. I'm sorry. I was distracted. I'm sorry. All right? I'm sorry. I'll be better. Please, I'll be better. Okay? All right.
For a drink, he stood me up.
Oh, no. First of all,
thank you so much for coming to my birthday, by the way. Thank you. That was great.
That was fun.
That was
my first
right. It was the first time we saw each other. We were hugging it all. It was good. It was amazing.
All right. Thank you so much, Burgundy. I'll see you soon, okay?
All right. Nothing but love, babe.
All right.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. This is, a little bit more dramatic. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Okay. Chat! That was good. That was very, very good, guys. Guys, I'm going to be back in about less than half an hour. We're going to bring on another guest. Feel free to come back. Please turn your notifications on. And let's talk. We're going to be doing a lot more dating streams, guys. A lot more. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Love you guys.
See you guys soon.